poop does to your lungs?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what it does to your liver?
Having that many?
Oh, they said they had to get a hazmat
We're
team.
loud. I mean, live.
We are loud, though.
We're loud.
We're loud and we're live. We're loud and we're proud.
Loud and rowdy.
Stop it.
Hi-ya!
Kong Julio.
Tippy for your bunghole.
And we're live. Thanks, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Perfect timing.
you gotta count down because me and Mike
I don't have to do nothing.
No, you
see
did
the
that
camera. No,
purposely.
you see the camera's already turned on. If the camera's on and you hear Ozzy, it's time
I
we're
didn't
going
hear
live.
Ozzy. Me and Mike was playing cornhole.
I know.
Yeah.
You just yelled out TP for the bone hole.
I suddenly feel
Yes.
violated.
Speaking of violated,
And that
Ew.
was live.
Mike was making a comment about the old folks home a minute ago. And I'm talking about him down there, molesting old people. And he says, well, the benefit between them and the young ones. And I went, what's that? He said, can't get the old ones pregnant.
And they can't get away from you.
They can't run.
Yeah.
I think you like that.
And you know what's really cool is they provide their own chloroform.
Well, I was fixing to say, what's
Here, honey, use mine.
Mike's the only difference is
That's gross. That's gross. Yeah, man, that's kind of
I was just fixing to say Mike has two substitutes. It's Alzheimer's medicine or chloroform. It's one of the two. When he picks a girl up, he goes, which pill do you want?
Now, you guys know Friday night when I'm doing my
Or
stand-up
start calling
act,
him Morpheus.
when I do my stand-up act, that's going to be mainly about, girls I don't get to date and stuff like that.
They're only giving you 7 minutes.
I know.
I mean, that's almost comparison to your sex life. How do you only get 7 minutes?
7 minutes? Who told you that? That's freaking, that's like with 3 different women.
I just, who told you only get 7 though?
That would be the producer of the show.
Okay.
7 minutes in heaven.
I was going to go there, but I was trying not to. Because the thought of him has nothing to do with heaven.
Well, I mean, so you guys are talking about women and me chasing old ladies and stuff like that. So get this. Our manager, Rich Archer from Total Entertainment Management, got in touch with me yesterday, just kind of doing the management thing. Says, hey, you're ready, you're prepared, you're doing your work. You got an open liner and all that other stuff. And then for the next 2 hours sends me the dumbest jokes you've ever heard in your life. I mean, just bad jokes.
What was he typing them out?
Yeah. And so,
man, reading his jokes would have to be hard because he'd be like, so this guy went into store and
you want me to read a couple
and
of them? They are horrible.
That was the punchline. What?
I actually said, dude, are you worried about me not not
funny?
doing well, and you're kind of giving me some information? He goes, no, dude, you're hilarious.
It's just like your sex life. Everybody's scared that you're going to bomb out and not perform well.
He goes, this is what he told me. He said, no, man, but I mean, I do have, I think he is. I think he's a little paranoid,
Mike, I am worried every day when you get on a microphone that you're going to let me down. I can only imagine what my manager feels when you're getting onto the stage, because you are representing Just Fun Radio.
Oh, absolutely. And all the advertisement, says that. And, and even last night when I was posting in wee hours of the night, I put down
why do you have to involve anything to do with night and we?
Well, I said, I even said, during the show, ask DJ Scotty, go up to DJ Scotty and ask for a discount because, well, quite frankly, you're not going to get anything. But so I just thought that
a discount nice. For what?
Drinks or appetizers.
Yeah. How is me getting? Yeah, that's not even funny because that's not even possible.
I know. I just hope a lot of people go to you, and you know how you get. People start talking to you and you start getting all pissy and mean and shit.
You're a dick. That is not true.
So Rich goes,
okay, really, that's just a joke because
yeah,
I'm just messing with them.
Rich goes, you got 7 minutes on stage, man. Do you have 7 minutes of stand-up material? I said, I got 70 years worth. He said, yeah, okay, good. You have an opening line? I said, yeah. He goes, here's a good opening line for you to use. Ever hold your pee so long it turns into shit? Yeah, crickets, man.
Who and where did that come from? And why didn't you just word substitute that last?
Well, I mean,
word?
I know it was early.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, but it's different if you would have used the word in something funny, but that was weird.
He's literally, yeah, I know.
That must be that fireman humor.
I don't know, man. And he's like, if you get a heckler, go for the juggler. People
I'm gonna
love,
be your heckler.
people love comparisons. How she height one thing is to another. Loaf bread or pizza.
I'm gonna be the one there comparing you to like, hey, does anybody see that he looks a lot like Jerry Seinfeld? After the show was canceled,
Being poor and wanting pizza. I once bounced a check at Burger King.
they don't think.
The court treated me like a peasant.
Tell me something new.
Oh
That must have
my
been Superior Court.
God. This is
Judge Judy?
so bad. I once told the king he was a joke in clown shoes. I told Rich, buddy, stick to management. Stick to what you're good at, man. These are
Well, if you're not good at anything else, try management.
oh. He said tell jokes
Wow.
about fat Italian women. Duh.
Well, I'm just throwing out my stuff, man. I'm great at one-liners. I'm improv. I'm great at just
Yeah,
being funny
yeah.
at that moment. You can't say something twice and it be funny.
Nope.
It doesn't work that way.
And you can't really write it.
It's like
down.
trying to
I
make a
mean,
first impression. Come on, dude.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
is.
I just plan to be liquored up pretty good and get up there and make a fool of myself for 7 minutes.
And you think you got to be liquored up to do that?
No, that was my choice.
No, but if I can, why not? Right?
Yeah. If you build it, I will come. Please, God, don't be Rich Archer. He's gonna, man, them jokes were secret.
Wait a minute. What did you say? If you build it, they will come?
Yeah.
Is that what you said to the people who invented the flashlight?
The
Mm.
flashlight?
The flashlight.
I don't know what a flesh.
Oh my God! Let me
Oh
just.
God!
you
Don't.
two-
Oh man!
I know what it is. You ain't
Stop
gotta
it!
show
Shut
me.
up! You
Oh,
just God. You just think everything's about you.
No, hell, I don't.
I
Well,
know.
then shut it up.
I know. I'm about to want to throw up. Right?
Probably.
A Oh, it's got to be something disgusting.
I
And
can't believe that you don't know what a flashlight is.
No, I'm not perverted. Oh my God.
Perversion.
Flashlight.
Yeah, got you. No, you're right. I didn't know.
Wow! Look, he's a little shorty.
Aw,
Look at that. Is that
cute.
China?
That's a girl.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a woman.
So yeah, that you say that's a woman, but I would almost be confused to believe that that's a woman. Look, roast beef this early in the morning.
Do we have to be doing this?
Okay, let's get rid of these pictures.
Makes the show a little.
Anybody want to go to Arby's? I'm buying.
They have breakfast roast beef sandwiches.
So Ravens, you need to come. We suggest everybody come to this 7 minutes of humor.
7 minutes of absolute ecstasy. That's what I'd call it. 7 minutes in heaven with Military Mike. Ooh, I like that.
7 minutes of hell. What are you talking about? Let me ask your ex-wife. She'll tell you the same thing.
I don't think she'll be there. I did invite her though. My ex-wife's cool. She's all right.
So a listener just said, tell him it's
Uh-oh.
better than a real girlfriend.
Yeah, well, you're a sick, perverted, you know what?
Well,
If that's better than a
Wow.
real girlfriend. So do you talk to it? Do you
I
take
don't know,
it to
Mike. You don't talk to your girlfriends. They're unconscious.
I do talk to them though. I'm not unconscious. There was that one time when I did it, but that was different. I woke up when
Steph, come on, get in this. This is freaking good stuff.
I woke up and we were both groggy.
So look, when your show's happening, should I be part of it and like sit down there and talk back with you and let's make it funny? Because I think me and you together on the stage
Oh,
would be
you be the
funny.
heckler?
We would be like Abbott and Costello together.
Here's the thing, Scotty. This is kind of my no, I'm joking.
No, go ahead, say it.
I-
Why you gotta make everything about you? Say it, say it, say
I-
it. I dare you. I dare you. A double dog dare you.
What's a double dog dare? Is
I
that
don't
like
know.
2 dogs?
Well, it's kind of. You want me to go back to that other
No,
picture?
no.
I'm pretty sure you put 2 dogs
All right.
together. It's gonna look like that picture I just showed you.
Let's take a time out on you Yahoo Images, okay?
Oh my god.
Let me type in double dog dare
No.
and see what picture. No, let's
No.
let's see.
Oh God!
Let's see when we type in double dog dare
This
images.
is gonna be disgusting.
I bet you
But while you're doing
double.
that,
You know what we should do? We should start doing. You know, we got this joke that we were doing
this is gonna
called
be
"What Would Travis Say?"
Uh-huh.
So what we should do every morning at like 7:45 and call it Ask Yahoo and just do this every morning. Throw a word out.
Yeah, they do that on Ridiculousness.
And well, I don't know anything about that show. And just hit images and see what pops up. Because truthfully, I one time got a phone call. A girl I was dating had 2 sons. One was 15 and one was like 11. And we had to do something about the 15-year-old who kept looking for flicks.
Yep. Oh yeah.
On my computer.
If you have boys, they're
so
gonna do that.
one day we get this phone call from the youngest one, and he's screaming and crying into the phone. Mom, I swear I didn't do it on purpose. And she's like, "What?" And he just keeps saying, "I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to." Finally, it's like, "Shut up, Stephanie. Get to the point." So he finally says, You know, I like Hummers, and I was trying to find a picture, and boy, did he find a Hummer.
Yes, he did.
Like for Christmas, we got him the big, 3-foot yellow remote control Hummer, 4-wheel drive, remote control. Yep. He had Hummer H2s and H1s all over the walls. Yeah. Speaking of Hummers and walls, you should have seen some of those pictures.
And you're not talking about like a Tuggy or nothing. You're talking about a vehicle, an H2 or H3, whatever.
Okay, so we actually are lucky. Well, I was going to say, we're actually lucky that no nudies popped up.
No,
they're all pictures of dogs, but
it takes a second.
It only takes a second. You scroll down to about the 14th picture, and it's a very unusual, oh my God, that's a church pew.
Yeah, it had to be a dare.
Holy cow. Somebody is doing that in church.
Yeah, well.
They're going to hell.
You know they are.
Holy cow. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There is 4 Bibles sitting right there at that pew.
Well, there is prostitution.
And speaking of pew, I hope she don't.
Yeah, I hope she takes that with her.
How weird is that? Pew, pew. So now every day we need to type in a word and just see what pops up on Yahoo, because that is absolutely crazy.
I would
like, there's pictures of the UGA dog.
I would very much like someone else to be responsible for that word on a daily basis.
And then all of a sudden, 4 Bibles. That sounds like a bad joke. 4 Bibles and a hooker. 4 Bibles and a hooer.
I guess it depends on where you're saying it.
Okay, so let's pick a word.
Bob.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean,
this could be scary.
All right, okay. Scroll down.
Now scrolling down, it's Bob Marley. Then some old gray hair named Bob standing in front of a sunset. Then there's Jenny McCarthy.
Well, I think they're going with a Bob haircut.
That's what I was going to say. And then it's just a bunch of haircuts. All right. Now we're scrolling down. There's a couple of rappers.
There's Bob the Builder.
Yeah, Bob the Builder. Yeah. And then we're getting into some cartoon type drawings.
So far, so
good. A bodybuilder. Okay, now we've made it down the whole page with no nudies, and now I hit the word show more images. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see what happens. Bob Dylan, some more Bob Marley, picture of Rihanna with a Bob haircut.
I did good.
Bob the Builder.
I did good. Look at that, man.
No nudies. No perverted anything.
Look at that. I did that.
Holy cow. Leave it to the biggest pervert in the room to find a non-perverted name.
I have never seen that ever. Look at that. You are on the 3rd page and we are
okay, now I'll show you.
PG-13.
Watch this. And this a change. Watch this. We'll type in the word Tracy.
Oh, yeah. Something's going to happen. Watch. And first page.
The third row, first picture.
Isn't that crazy? That's what our kids are looking at. Look right over there on the bottom.
I mean, look. Wow. Yeah. I mean, third row, it already started. So let's see. What is the biggest slutty girl's name that you can ever think of?
Amber.
You think Amber is? Steph, what's your?
Amber is the proverbial stripper name.
Steph?
Brittany.
Okay, let's go to Brittany next. Let's see. Let's do this test. Okay, on Amber, let's see how long it takes to find one.
Well,
holy cow.
Provocative.
Yeah, but no nudies yet. Okay, hold on. So then that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10th row before the first nudie popped up, right?
Roger.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that was Amber, and now we're saying
Brittany. My daughter's name is Brittany.
Well, I don't want to just go with.
Yeah. You just got to go the first name.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
10th row.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Look at that. Fatty.
1, 2,
Man, that
3,
that don't
4. Fourth row, second picture.
Is that really Britney Spears?
Most
I
likely
think-
not. No, that's a
That's-
face
that's-
grafted on. But it just goes to show you,
I love Britney Spears.
isn't that funny that
Yeah.
just a fourth row?
I think Britney Spears is beautiful.
Watch this.
I really do. Taylor Swift. Have you seen these recent photos of Taylor Swift? They say she's one.
All
of
right,
the-
watch this. I'm typing in the word diamond.
Yeah.
Let's see how quick that takes.
Yeah.
Holy cow. That's
Wow.
pretty cool.
Yeah. I tell you what, I learned a lot about diamonds in the pawn industry, and I tell you what, I really am fascinated with diamonds.
There's something.
A
right there.
drawing,
Yeah,
though. It's not real.
Yeah.
But that's just funny when
Type
you.
in, well, no, Mystique. That's not really it.
But that just goes to show how the search engine works, because the search engine's going to work
Sapphire.
by the most frequently stuff. I'm getting protesters back on 138.
Are they
serious?
protesters? Or
Are they protesters or the God lovers?
Yeah, or they just
Because that's
lost.
different.
So
That's different. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it
I know.
is because
It
those
just sounded
those
funny.
people. Yeah,
So,
it does sound funny. It does.
plug Friday night again.
Hey, it's the world
time and
according
all
to
that?
Mike. Military Mike is doing a stand-up act. Got 7 minutes. I'm doing it, man. 7 minutes in heaven with military
Ugh.
Mike.
Why do you have
Yeah.
to dirty it up?
It's at the Social House in Porterdale. Come see me and some of the Just for Fun crew and some friends, and let's have a drink together. You're buying. Got great.
So,
like I've been
water.
saying, like
Water
I,
with one ice cube.
like I said, I thought it. Cold
Yeah.
drinks and great food and me for 7 minutes. What? That's a night. That's
Yeah.
a night made in heaven, right there.
Social House has amazing food. Their chicken wings, teriyaki and lemon pepper chicken wings. Oh
If
my
you want to
goodness.
eat, you better get there early and go ahead and order your food.
Yeah.
What are you
yeah.
pointing at?
My
Me? Oh.
friend's birthday is
Oh.
today. I
You're
didn't know
an
you knew
idiot,
her.
Stephanie. I don't know who the hell you're pointing at.
Cammy.
Hey, Scott.
God, I
I
could
didn't
kill
know.
her.
You, I didn't
I
know
could
you
kill
knew
her.
Or
I
better
could
yet,
kill her.
Or better yet, Scotty,
There's a
look.
list of
Scotty,
like
look.
8 to 10 names, and I'm
Oh, shut
scrolling, and
Hey.
this retard just points to the screen and says, "I didn't know you knew her." Who?
She's well,
Actually, you said your friend, which could be anybody.
Well, there's like 2.
you know
Oh
her,
my
Mike. She used to
God.
work at the bowling center.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read what.
Can I
he's-
ask you to do
I
me
can't read
one
it. I'm
favor?
no,
Just one favor.
no.
Please,
I'm protesting.
please start remembering one day soon, please, that you're on a radio show behind a microphone and you're supposed to have some intelligence, I think there, Stephanie. What would Travis say?
Wow.
Are you really writing that?
She's asking him.
I'm protesting.
She's asking him.
You do know there's bright light there and it's dark. Hand me the piece of paper, you jackwad.
Don't give it up. Don't give it
No,
up. the
he's, yeah, he's
Yeah.
You telling her not to give it up, and that's how she met her cousin.
top.
yeah.
It was
Well,
a
give it
family
up.
It was a family reunion. I mean, you can't hold that against her. So, oh, this is, Steph, I like it. I'm working on my sign right now too.
You're working. Oh, you're protesting too.
I'm gonna protest.
Well, since you're protesting and all. So anyhow, with all that being said, I can move you, you fat bastard. He just said you can't move me. He's yelling you can't move me. Oh my God, Mike, you're an idiot. Y'all have no idea what we have to go through. So listen, since they're being stupid, I'm going to commercial, because why else would I even just keep a microphone on when these dum-dums are sitting here acting like this? So we'll be right back, everybody.
light bill anyways, real quick.
Yeah, I got to pay the phone bill. I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I think by the end of the month I'll be moving out because I don't think any of that.
Rich Archer, I could smack you. He just sends me this message. The girl from Athens will be there too.
Okay.
Alicia something. She called the show one morning. I'm lost.
Yeah,
Is
there you go.
she comedy? Is she guitar player? Who is she?
The exterminator, pool guy.
I'm not even gonna type that. I'm just gonna say it when we come
Tell
back
him.
because that's as stupid as Stephanie going. I didn't know you knew my friend. What are you talking about, Stephanie? Ashley, out of all the parents, you chose that one.
Out of all the parents in the world.
Yep. Say, because my mama's badass.
Dang.
Your mama's
Dang.
badass. You're
Said
right.
your mama's got
I
a
said
fat ass.
badass.
Oh, I was
You're
just
a
agreeing
badass.
with you because I know not to argue with you.
Shoot, you must have sat in sugar.
Why? You trying to say she got sweet ass?
She got sweet buns. Ugh.
We're fixing a prank for a birthday call. My brother's ex-wife.
Who's doing the call?
Ooh, 04. Why? You used to be good at it.
I'm fucking excellent at it. You know what? I'm here to tell you. You see all this footage inside freaking jails and all. I tell you, they ought to look at jails like in Germany. It's a 4x4 fucking cell, 4x8 cell, and that's it, dude. Your bed flips up, and at like 0.6, it's up, and there's a metal bench or the floor all day. Your sink is your toilet. When you're using the toilet, you flip your sink up, and there's a shiny piece. There ain't no fucking TV. There ain't no these nice, comfy chair. Germany.
Oh, I agree with it.
Yeah. In Mannheim, man, when we used to have to, and that's the U.S. Army facility. I mean, look at this crap. These guys are freaking walking around. They're freaking chilling.
Did you see what this was about?
Well, I mean, I know this gets out of control here, but I'm just saying.
No, do you understand what's happened here?
No, I haven't watched
pause.
the video with audio.
The guard passes the fuck out and lands on the ground.
Uh-huh.
One of the inmates noticed it
Uh-huh.
and starts banging on the cage to tell people. Nobody's showing up. Other inmates show up and start banging. They're trying to make all this noise to tell the other guards, your guard's down. All of them together end up pushing through this little gate.
Mm-hmm. To help him.
Yeah, and then they go out there and get the guards. They're screaming, hey, your guy's out.
Mhm.
The guy stopped breathing. So then all the inmates, the guards rushed him back into their inmate thing, and then they start performing CPR. But the inmates actually saved the guard's life.
So that's good, but they still, I'm sick of prison things. Maybe that wasn't a good one to show you, huh?
That's well, I was going to say, out of all of them,
I
that
had
was
to
the
think
one
that
you
one.
showed me. I
Yeah.
agree with what you're saying. That particular instance, though, was just a poor choice. Okay, so listen. You're going to have to do this birthday, and you got to say to her that you notice it's her birthday, and she starts saying stuff like, so you're on my page? Say, well, no, you wouldn't accept my friend's request, but I do follow you. And she'll go, you follow me? Well, sort of. You know how Facebook is. Like, I don't know where you live or anything.
Not yet. So I'm trying to creep her out.
Not really, but you can just say that you knew her through her ex-husband when she lived in Covington.
Now, is this Dusty's?
No, this is
Okay.
that's my nephew.
Oh, okay. Okay, now, yeah. All right. Whew. How old is she?
I don't know.
Rough guess.
I just told you I don't know. She's 34.
Okay. Damn, we're off into another set of music.
Crazy.
And we're back. We were trying to get ready for a prank, so I needed to make sure. I haven't paid the phone bill yet. I got to pay it today. Hey, it still works. It might not by noon, but
I give it till 10 o'clock.
I'm supposed to pay it. I know, right? I'm supposed to pay it on the 14th every day, and I don't bring my wallet downstairs. Like sometimes I don't even have underwear on, so it's like, you know.
I would prefer
TMI.
underwear over your wallet. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If we get to choose, if it's up for a vote, I'm going to go with you wearing underwear.
Be careful, because the last guy that said, so my two choices are, he decided to leave the show. So you might want to be careful saying to me, so my choices are, because, you know, you may choose something a lot worse. I mean, I don't.
That was wrong, dude.
I'm just making fun of it because it was the funniest thing I've ever heard come out of somebody's mouth. So if my choices are, you choose the worst choice. Okay, I mean, sure.
Yeah. Oh.
So if my choice is between cutting my wiener off or having to go on a date with Rihanna,
Yeah.
I guess I'll pee from a sack for the rest of my life. I don't know.
Wrong choice.
Unleash the beast.
What the hell is wrong with you, Stephanie?
Where'd that come from?
She's
says it
reading
on
a
the
friggin'
can.
can.
Wow.
We're over here on a show having a conversation. She's just reading a can.
Yeah, save it till when you go take a crap. That's when the best time.
Can
to
I
take a
ask
crap.
what goes on in that little gerbil on that little wheel in your head?
Not much.
It's not a gerbil. It's a guinea pig. Because they're bigger.
Yeah, but they
Well,
don't run.
I'm just saying.
Guinea pigs don't run.
Oh, yes, they do.
Have you ever seen her run? They're kind of similar.
I had a
Guinea
guinea pig
pig-
that ran because the dog was chasing
Her and a guinea pig favors a lot. The hairdos,
That was a,
the hair all over her back,
somebody please rescue
the short
me from
stubbiness,
Animal Farm. Look,
they
all
eat
I
just
can
about
say is,
anything.
Mine ate carrots.
I eat carrots. What the hell, man? Where
My
did this
guinea
come
pig
from?
eat
Is it supposed to be good for your eyes? Because trust me, your wardrobe is not getting any better.
Hey, this is my
That means
just
your
for fun
eyes ain't
shirt.
working.
No
What the-
cheese doodle.
Oh my God! Did I come in the wrong building today?
Well, that's
What,
possible.
what the hell does? Wait a minute. What the hell does carrots have to do with it? Where'd that come
Guinea
from?
pigs eat carrots, or at least mine did.
I don't have a guinea. I've never.
They
had
were
a guinea.
treated.
Sir,
they were,
Sir.
they-
The
yeah.
problem is this. Sir, focus at me. Don't look at her. Focus at me. The problem is, and I have to ask this in a question form. Who did you ask that question to?
Me.
Okay, Mike, since she answered for you, are you anywhere close to being surprised on what her answer was?
I'm still scared over the.
And what do I tell you every day? Steph, all she has to do is open her mouth. That's all she has to do is open her mouth.
Well, that and you're gonna need to stay away from my life.
What?
Huh?
That hurt? What?
No, when you said what do I
Huh?
say to you every day, I said
Oh,
you're gonna have to stay away
Oh.
from my life.
nobody thinks that way generally. Okay, so this is the young lady that we're pranking. So, you have
You want me creepy? You want me
well, no, just
rednecky?
silly creepy. Like when she says,
Silly creepy.
"Who are you?" Say, I'm Tony or whatever name you want to make up, and
Come on, man.
or say you're Mike.
let me go real creepy.
And say, no, I used to be friends with your ex-husband when he worked at the water department for Newton County, and I just been keeping up with you on Facebook.
Okay.
And if she says, so you're on my friends list, and say, well, no, I mean, you can say
I
you
got it,
noticed
yeah.
on
No, I
Facebook.
got it,
If
I
she
got it.
says no, you say, no, I'm not on you. I'm just a follower because you wouldn't approve the friends thing. But like, I don't follow you like I know where you live or nothing because I'm still in Newton County and you're in Barnesville. And then that way she'll be like, what?
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, man. Let's hit it. Don't answer. Don't answer.
Don't answer. Mike's praying, don't answer.
Nah, it's cool. It's all downtown.
Hello, you have reached Christy with McElroy Reynolds. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I'll return your call as soon as possible. You can also text me at 770-358-6465. Current tenants, please do not leave maintenance messages on this line. Call 866-575-0870. Thank you and have a blessed day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Chris, it's Kevin Pruitt. Can you give me a call back? Thank you. Oh, you may not have my number. It's 770. Hell, I don't have my number. You'll see it on your phone.
How do you not know the number?
Oh, I was being stupid.
Somebody's awake.
I know. Zaylee just woke up. I got to go upstairs.
All right, yeah, we got it. Phew, God. Man.
Wow.
Thank you, Zaylee.
I'm going to miss out on this prank, man.
No, we're not going to do it while you're gone. Oh, we're going to fake it. Oh, the other night he asked me to call Buddha, right? And when it was Buddha's birthday, and he is just driving me nuts. Like before the show,
we forgot to do it during this show,
and so I do it right. And then almost at the end of my show, he's like, "You got to call Buddha," and he comes downstairs. Did you call Buddha? I'm like, "Wow, you don't even listen to my show, man."
All right, she's calling Pop. Let me go up there real quick.
Yeah, man, you got it. We're good.
Y'all got this?
We're good. We're
yeah,
good.
don't
Okay.
need to.
Okay, hold on. Let's catch this real quick. Oh, it's her. It's her. It's her.
Okay, got it. Hello.
Hi, this is Christy with McElroy Reynolds.
Hey, Christy, Kevin Pruitt. This ain't got nothing to do with work or nothing, girl. It's just one of your old friends there calling to tell you about your birthday.
Oh, well, thank you.
So I mean, you might remember me. I got that kind of crazy mole on the side of my head where I get that because I got to get my hair cut around it. I used to work with your ex-husband or husband. I don't know. Y'all still married?
Huh?
Are y'all still married? You and your ex,
No.
or you're not still married? I mean, I'm looking at your Facebook stuff here, and it doesn't really say. Hello?
No.
No.
No, I'm not married.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know because it doesn't really say if you're single or not on Facebook.
I'm not single, but I'm not married.
I don't understand.
Huh?
I don't understand. You said you're not married.
I'm not married, but I'm not single.
Oh, so you're seeing somebody is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you the way you'd said it, it was kind of confusing a bit. So, what you doing for your birthday?
I'm working.
That doesn't sound like any fun at all. So you want to go out for a drink or something after work? Celebrate?
No, well, I already have plans.
Oh, well, yeah, being your birthday, I'm sure. I didn't think about that. You're awful quiet. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. You don't remember me, do you?
No.
Okay. It's kind of weird then, isn't it?
Just a little bit.
Well, here, maybe this will help out. Hey, man, it's Military Mike. I'm calling from Just for Fun Radio to wish you a happy birthday. You're live on the air. Yeah, you're.
Oh my God.
I think you were getting a little nervous there. I figured I'd go ahead and let you in on it.
Yeah, Scotty wanted Mike to call you and prank you on your birthday, but he had to take off and go
Do something.
Do something.
Hey, I'll be right back.
So yeah.
Oh my God.
The next time you see him,
Yeah, next time you see him, prank him back. But no, I was going to say, you're live on YouTube, and it's always fun to go back and watch YouTube and listen to yourself be like really creeped out.
Yeah.
Because I think when I said, "Are you married?" you were like, "What the hell?"
Why is this man asking me if I'm
And then I was
married?
thinking, is my phone number on fake?
It is now. No, we wouldn't do that. We just wanted to call and wish you a happy birthday, girl.
Thank you.
You have the best day of your life today.
Now, detectives investigating
All
after they discovered
right.
hundreds
Have a good one.
All right.
inside.
All right, you too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Sorry about that. I didn't know it was.
Oh,
gonna
that's
do
fine.
that.
That's fine. That's fine. I like doing this. He doesn't like doing this, but I like doing this on my show. And Variable Speed and I were talking about this. We want to play videos of stuff that's going on and commentate about it, like when it's going on, not stop it. You see what I'm saying? But like, if you play the video right now, me and you would be like, "Oh, look at that! Holy crap! Look at all those birds." We don't really care about the story. The story's the story. Go watch it on WSBTV.com. Whatever. We like joking. We like making fun of people.
Yeah. I mean, I can play the video, and that way the people can hear it.
Yeah, and they can see it on YouTube.
Yes.
You didn't sound too convinced, but yes.
Yeah, because I don't know how to switch it over like he does.
Yeah, you just grab it and throw it over there. You just drag it over to that screen and then make it large and play. You don't have to do it this time, but they can listen to it.
Yeah, let me back it up here a little bit.
Make it.
This is
detectives investigating after they discovered hundreds of birds inside a DeKalb County
Hundreds of birds.
Those birds were dead when officials showed up.
What?
Some of them were.
Been on the scene since
they were dead.
Some of them were.
You've learned those birds are not up for adoption.
About 30, or at least
they will
30.
be held as evidence until this case makes its way through the court
Who takes
system.
care of them?
Within the past 2 minutes,
And
Animal
the dude-
Services cleared
the
the
dude was
scene
a
here.
doctor.
This is the driveway where they were working
crazy.
throughout
Look
the
at that
day today.
food.
They were
That's
out
crazy.
for 12
There's like-
hours today, removing all those birds from this house. They told me, though, that their work is not over. Now that they have all the birds out of the house,
Look at that.
they have to log
Can you
them
scroll
and
down?
store them until this case goes to court. DeKalb County.
Oh my
police
God,
told
look,
me
they're in
Wednesday
hazmat
it was an
suits.
anonymous
Yeah.
tipster who led them to this house.
You think this guy was selling them?
Once inside, they found more than
No, he
400
was a hoarder.
birds. Dozens were
Oh,
dead.
And that- and
dogs.
When we say
They said
birds,
were
they're
living in
parrots.
deplorable
because
conditions.
They just brought out a
Detectives went in, the
cockatoo.
smell of ammonia was so strong that they notified the fire department to come in and get readings on the air quality.
75 parts per million.
Look, there's
Detectives
two more
said 16
cockatoos.
parts per million is enough to kill a bird, and 26 parts is harmful to humans and dogs. Investigators carried out cage after cage and told me the house
Look at
might
that.
not be livable. Our cameras caught the dirty cages.
Oh
We
my
said
God, that's
some
so
had no water
gross.
or food bowls.
Mhm.
Anybody that has that many birds and that many dogs in the house,
Wouldn't you smell?
I hope
Wouldn't
that
like
this
your
convict-
skin or your
Police
clothes
confirmed the
smell?
local doctor
I would
owns the
assume
home
so.
and the
Look, there's
exotic birds.
finches.
He faces
Finch, those are
possible
little bitty
felony
love
animal
birds, right?
cruelty
Yes.
charges. A delivery man told
Wow,
us
man,
he
there's
dropped
3
off
birds in
bags
that
and
little
bags
cage.
of bird seeds
It's a pretty
twice
bird.
a week.
Pretty bird.
There has been some issues
Is that was?
because
Yeah.
he would dump like packing.
Damn, that's loud.
and would wash down the street.
If it's Scotty, don't answer it.
The birds will be held as
It is.
Go ahead, answer it. Answer it.
These parrots
Thank you
and
for calling
finches won't
Just
be
for
allowed
Fun
to
Radio
fly
during the
until
morning show. We're currently not
Stop
accepting.
over talking videos. Y'all are ignorant. It sounds like lame crap. Let the unprofessional world according to Mike sound like lame crap. Goodbye. Have a good day.
All right. Didn't we say we were going to do that at the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to get on his nerves. But
Yeah.
yes, they found 400 birds, and 8 dogs were seized from the home.
Wow. Any
And it was a-
particular kind of dogs? They wasn't
They-
like all the same or anything.
They didn't say. They just showed the birds. When they were showing it on the news.
This was in DeKalb County.
yes,
Echo
and
Trail in DeKalb. I'm trying to think if I mean, DeKalb County is huge,
yes, it is.
but I don't recall Echo Trail.
And this was a doctor. I mean, he would know.
But he's a
That-
hoarder.
Yes, he was. He was
come
an
on,
animal hoarder.
You got to know that when he showed up for work, he was stanky.
Yeah, I mean, would you want a doctor?
Smelled like ammonia.
Yeah,
And they said it was
even-
75 parts per million. So that's roughly at least 3-4 times,
and right-
300% deadly. shall we say?
Yeah, and it says right here the size of the property does not allow for more than 3 dogs.
Yeah, because then you're like a breeder, right? Isn't that what they do to you? It's kind of like if you own or you have more than 3 or 4 cars registered in the same name, you got to get like a dealer's tag.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's like 5. If somebody's listening and they know the actual number, I know someone we could call, but it's like if you have too many cars, because what they want to do is they want to make sure that they're making their money.
Yeah.
They want to make sure the government wants to make sure they're getting their revenues.
Oh, yeah, of course.
No, absolutely.
Well, I have 3 listed in my name.
3 cars or 3 birds?
3 cars. I only have 2 birds.
I heard something weird on the radio yesterday when I was going down to talk to the folks at 11 Alive. I don't venture into Atlanta much, and so I was kind of like, geez. But a guy on the radio said that a pistol is registered to a person in Georgia. And I'm sitting there thinking, wow, no, that's not.
Yeah. No, because I thought you.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there going, wow, how does somebody on WSB radio just I mean, I understand when I do it because I'm a knucklehead, but so that was kind of weird. So I did a little research on that last night. And then I'm not going to be or not lie to you, but after I did the thing at 11 Alive, it was kind of an interview for disabled combat veterans. They're doing a little piece on PTSD, and they interviewed me for like 2 hours in front of all these cameras and lighting and all. That's hard work.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, man, that is hard work. And
did they put makeup on you?
No. I covered my face with my shamog, so I look like a terrorist. No, I didn't do that. They just were firing questions at me for like 2. I'm like, can we take a break? And they were like, well, here in a minute. Because they didn't want to have to set everything back up, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there like holding a pee from 11 to freaking 2 o'clock going, I'm going to blow up. Wouldn't that have been cool if I fell over on the floor and just started peeing on myself? That'd be great 11 Alive footage. So
I don't know if they would play that or not.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't use all that footage. So yeah, that's great, isn't it? That Pokemon Go.
Yeah, this one says Pokemon Go playing news anchor walks through live weather forecast.
Nah, that's got to be a plant. That's a setup. Everybody is like, you got all the people that are playing it that are like, dude, just leave it alone. We're playing a game. But then you got all the other people complaining about it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have the flexibility or the free time to go play in Pokemon Go right now. I'm not criticizing it, but here's the thing is I'm not going to get on there and say, you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, no, I downloaded it just to see what it was about.
Oh, yeah.
And like, as soon as I downloaded it, there was like 6 that popped up around my house. And I'm like, okay, what do I do?
Yeah.
And I couldn't get the little thing to start walking to, I guess.
Give you directions.
Yeah. To go get it. So it was just sitting there going around in circles. I'm like, okay, this seems fun. And who do you guess that is?
I imagine we're going to get yelled at about something. Okay. We're ready. Go ahead.
Hey.
What are we doing wrong now?
Hey, no, you didn't do nothing wrong now, but y'all knew last time not to do that because I don't have poor quality of sound. You can do that on your show, but not on my show. Anyway, the Pokemon thing. Yesterday, driving through Old Town, I saw these people walking around through the graveyard. But they were all kind of hanging out in the same spot where the dude hung himself.
Oh, man, that is so wrong.
So I'm looking going, what in the hell is going on over there now? Like, are we protesting in the graveyard? Why is there all these people standing in the graveyard? Well,
we lost you.
We lost you,
Scotty.
man.
Hello,
there we go. You're back now, bud.
Okay. So I don't know where it cut out. So what I was saying is I'm driving through Old Town. I see all these people hanging out at the grave site, right where the dude hung himself.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, are we now protesting graveyards? Dead lives matter.
Dead lives matter. Dead lives used to matter. Hashtag.
Right. So it just kind of, thank you for the pencil, honey. So in my mind, I don't know what's going on. I get home. And then I see on the news where this is a big Pokemon thing, and one of the main places is some dude that was a dude that died in the Civil War, And apparently, in this game, there's something you do to fight for points or something. And at his little fenced off area, Pace's alley, is where the fighting happens. So you have to go and stand next to his big little headstone thing, you know, and that's where you gain more points. And then one of Stephanie's friends who works for City of Conyers, PD, gets on the news and says, the dangerous part is on West Avenue, in the middle of the road is where you have to collect it. So they said they've already had people walking into the middle of the street trying to get these Pokemon points.
Well, apparently somebody has placed a Pokemon Go lure on our page. And I just got a text that says the Just for Fun page is covered up with posts. People biatching about the Pokemon. So,
I'll go get rid of that right now.
Leave a lure on there. What the heck? Leave it.
No, I'm getting rid of it. I ain't playing them games because we don't need our Just for Fun people pissed off because they're having to see it.
Yeah, that's true.
So, all right, well, y'all get back at it.
We'll do it,
Remember,
man.
quality, folks. Quality. I was trying to listen, and between the two of you talking at the same time the video was talking, you couldn't make it. Just sounded like blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that's we had commented before the video started that's what we were kind of going for.
Yeah, I was kind of listening to it,
okay.
And I heard you say the words, "We don't care" on my show. Well, it's not your show. You can do that on your show.
No, that's what I was talking about. My show.
I know.
Not your
but
show.
You did it on my show.
I know, but I was
I was love that about flexible, powered, like. Anyways, have a good time. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with the baby now. If I'm take her to school or not. But y'all got this. Y'all can play some music for a few minutes too if you need to.
Okay.
Okay.
Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
So, I guess protesting is off the table.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear that? It like broke out or broke in. Oh,
It like broke over.
Yeah.
Hashtag. So that's
says it's time for a commercial.
Well, let's do that then.
Alrighty then.
Let's make it happen, Captain.
All right. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's Just for Fun Radio in the morning.
Take over time.
Heard the baby do it.
Now, how do I stop that?
Did you hit up here? I think it says auto or something.
Now Never Tattoo is taking art to the next level. If you're thinking about ink, you want the best in the biz. Ink is art. You want the best artist available. You want Now Never Tattoo.
Why is it playing over itself? Oh, that's him.
Yeah. So I guess I'm going to take her to school, but that means you'll have to go move your blazer real quick.
Okay.
And then I'll have to
Hey, see,
that was funny. I know on my show, but and I'm like, y'all know I'm listening, and you're doing it anyways. Yeah. I knew it was funny because I thought, wow, they know I'm listening.
Yeah, of course we did. We'd actually. Where's some Sparky in my barky?
Hey, baby. Hey, D.
Hey, this song is dedicated from Stephanie to her boyfriend.
Stephanie has a boyfriend.
The song is Boyfriend. What are you doing? You want to say hey on the microphone? Watch.
Heck yeah.
See, there's you. You want to wave? You want to wave? You'd have to take your passy out to talk. Say something. Say hey. Say hey. Huh? Say hey. I know you know how to use a microphone. You play on it all the time. You're too busy being funny looking at Mike, aren't you? Or is Mike too busy being funny looking to you? Huh? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I felt something type of shoe.
Here, you gonna get your oops. I don't know if I'm gonna put that out or to get it. Let me get it.
Where's that? Oh, damn. Oh, I just heard a major crack.
Yeah, that's a kneecap.
Oh, that sounded bad.
Here, let's go and watch it pass it. It's got doggy hair on it.
How can you claim PTSD?
It's 8:24. By the time I get back, I mean, we'll have about 30 minutes on the show. This is what it is.
Just keep her in your lap.
Well, no, because it messes up her routine.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because if I let her get off,
yeah.
In other words, if I take her in too late, then she won't. When they do, and then we kind of not to say we get yelled at, but we get fussed at. Like you brought her in at 10, naps it.
Yeah.
Now she don't want to lay down.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. All right, just do some. I got a couple more songs playing ready, but just whatever. And I'm gonna come on, Zay. Let's go upstairs. I'm gonna get for a waffle.
Okay.
Thank you. I know you want to do it, but we're in a hurry.
How am I doing?
Me the space cowboy.
Is this the one that he?
People, me the master. What's up?
Is this the one that he said was a song dedicated to?
No, it was Boyfriend.
So he didn't let my Fall Out Boy play?
Guess not.
I love that song. My phone. I did not have it over the room with me. And my phone went like that. Text messages. Morning, Jacob. About time you got here.
Yeah, really.
I hate this mic. It's got it like way down. And I was going to say something.
That I ever did see. Really love your peaches.
Now, how do I get to YouTube video?
What do you mean?
Like to see
what we're doing right now?
Well,
it's
to see chat. I see that, but to see
and I generally don't go to that, but I imagine you would have to go to the YouTube, the viewer over here on the right that's behind it, and bring this up, and then over here to the right, this Google Hangouts to the right. Yeah, that one. You're going to have to go, and then I imagine you're going to have to kind of scoot that over there. Maybe go full page with that. No, that does bring it up. Because I never really do it. Top left there. See on the Google, nope. Oh, the page we're on, top left, blue thing right there. There it is. Maybe you got to make it full size.
That says group chat. I don't think that's it.
People keep talking about me, baby. Doing you wrong. Well, yeah, you're talking about you just go to it like a regular subscriber.
Yeah.
Just be careful it doesn't double up. It doubled up on me one time. I acted crazy. Well, yeah, you're talking about you just go to it like a regular subscriber. You all right?
Yeah, I was just reading that.
Yeah.
Somebody's always got something to say.
Yep. I don't give a shit. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Let them have it.
Yep. We just did it as in just to do it, man. Just to do it.
Hit that thumbs up, man. Always give us thumbs up.
Let's see. Did he skip over?
Steph, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention. I was over here looking at stuff. Laser dot. Don't just listen to music, see it. Oh, that shit's crazy. But that's just so basic now. So tired of shit already. Was that for you or for?
I don't know. Man, I don't know his password or his passcode.
No. Not for that one. I know that one you just turned on.
You can't do sound effects. Look, did I show this to you? How cool is that? I can watch my house from here.
Yeah, that's awesome. You don't really have to tell me, just rough idea. How much does that cost?
What?
To have that service?
It's free. I paid $160 for the cameras. And then this is the program that comes in it, and then I just download it on my phone.
So you're just using Wi-Fi, basically.
Well, my phone. Well,
are you using data or Wi-Fi?
I had to plug the
camera system
Wi-Fi into the
router
cameras.
Yeah, okay.
With a Ethernet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like whatever the cost of my cable is, I guess. But
yeah, I got to get him. I want him to do the church where
no, that's not through K&T.
Oh, it's not.
That's us. I mean, I'm not knocking K&T, but I just couldn't afford to get that all set up.
You just got the camera? You did it? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, very good. Proud of you.
It cost me $160 for the camera.
Very good.
And the DVR.
Now the cameras just plug into the power source?
They plug into the power source, and then they plug into the DVR.
Okay.
And then I have the DVR hooked to the...
So you had to have a lot of cable to go from the camera to the DVR?
Well, they come with it. They come with like 6 60 foot of cable,
But that's.
but you can get more.
Oh, okay.
No, 75 foot of cable that came with.
All right. So it just plugs in like a Cat 5 then or something, a phone line type looking thing. Kind of. No, it's cool. I got you.
Yeah, it's got a weird plug, but I mean all the stuff comes with it.
And it just hooks up to your Wi-Fi. That is awesome.
Yeah,
man, I need to.
You can't do it wireless. It is through an Ethernet. But I'm sure that they have cameras out here.
They do. They are wireless. They have to have a power source, obviously. And
yeah,
I've even seen
the ones that have the lithium. They say they have the lithium batteries hooked to them, and
they don't even have to have a
year.
Yeah, those don't even have to have power source because the lithium battery. Those are expensive though. They're not.
Look on Amazon.
Well, we're an Amazon affiliate now at Just for Fun. So don't buy anything from Amazon yet. If you got something, let me know. I'll send you a link to buy it. Whatever you want to do, don't buy it yet. Tell me what it is. I will send you back a link for the exact same item. Buy it through that link.
Does that make it cheaper?
No, but we get, Just for Fun Radio, we'll get a commission off of it. And you know that, yeah, there's someone in our past that still has some of those shows on her account. I found out the other day because I kept trying to put them in there and they kept saying already in use. I'm like, already in use. So I got in touch with somebody through email and I said, look, I'm the representative for this show, for the station. And I said, I need to know who it is. And so they sent me, and it was, and I'm like, son of a bitch, Skip. Like, trying to. So I'm going to take care of that.
Yeah.
Her camera system is attached to her Wi-Fi net. The app connects back to network. Yeah, that's what I figured, dude. That's what I figured.
Who was that?
I mean, we're still friends.
He's listening?
Yeah, listen all that.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, man. What do you want to talk about? You want me to find some news?
Yeah, and
all
then
right.
we can talk. Gosh, this microphone, it won't stay up.
Have that trouble often, do you,
Wait, hold on.
Steffi?
Let's go back with this.
All right, cool.
And we're back.
We're back. You don't look like Scotty.
No, and I'm short, so like my feet, my tippy toes are touching the ground. And the microphone, I can't get it at my level because it's
that is not what you said during the break.
I can't get it up.
You have that problem often, Steffi.
Well, you know, I am Scotty's getter upper.
Oh, wee. Ooh.
Wait for it.
Ooh.
Wait for
Yeah,
it. Oh, yeah,
really.
we're 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, wait for the phone call.
Yeah, because I'm gonna kick you in your uteri.
Yeah.
Or punch you in your
I'll
uteri.
punch you in your uteri.
So I don't know if he's listening, but I hear him up there. Hopefully he's just talking to Zay. So tonight is Ladies Talk.
Tonight. I really want to come sit in one night on Ladies Talk.
Well, you'd have to put a dress on and put some makeup on.
Why?
And
Why? I don't need it. You know what? They can't keep transgender.
At least he admitted it, huh?
Yeah, he did say you are his getter. I don't know that I want that title. Just be honest with you. Oh boy. What is with, why are they rioting in Rockdale? I just got a message again about.
Yeah, but are they rioting or protesting
or praising God, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all right, let's see if I can find out what the heck's going on
Because
there.
what they've been doing lately, I mean, that is how you protest something. They are very peaceful. I don't think they have more than 7. I think there's 6 or 7 of them.
Oh, so it's not like hundreds or nothing.
Right. And
Okay.
they are holding up signs that are saying, you know, pray for this country. Stop the violence, you know, stuff like that.
But dude, you know, it's just, yeah, I say this all the time. If you're watching TV and a Coca-Cola commercial comes on, do you suddenly go, oh, I have to have a Coca-Cola now? I mean, I'm just not that free-minded, I guess.
I don't drink Coca-Cola.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
So when I'm driving down the road, and somebody holds up a sign and says, Free Willy, I just, you know, It doesn't. Hashtag Free Willy. Let's. It's in the morning, so I can't be gross or nothing. So hashtag Free Willy.
Well, at least the big whale.
Yeah. It's kind of like, what the heck? I mean, my mind doesn't suddenly switch over to thinking whatever. I don't know. Weak-minded. Is that the word I'm looking for? The phrase I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Are people so weak-minded?
Real quick, 10 or more, you have to have a permit. So, they're keeping it below that. And as far as I know,
but you really
peaceful.
Yeah, you really can't be turned down for a permit either. I mean, can you? I've never. We got to do this. I got to do it. I got to figure it out now. I have to. You know how I am now. I'll be looking it all up and everything. Because let's do a protest. Let's just for fun radio. Let me see if I can get us a permit. I don't know. We can talk to the guys maybe over at the VFW parking lot or the Salem Gate parking lot, and we can protest the protesters. What do you think? Just for fun radio, we'll meet up. Nobody's going to show up to this, but
because I mean, if all they're doing is asking for people to pray, I'm not going to protest them. But like the ones in downtown Atlanta and all that, heck yeah, I'd protest them in a minute.
So wait a minute now. So
that is kind of a double standard.
Yeah, I'm going to say this. So Stephanie, I have a little problem with less than 10 protesters. Do you? It's okay to pray, but it's not okay what they're doing downtown.
Well, so far, I mean, there has been people arrested.
Always will.
And I have real quick before I go any further with that, you have to pay and explain what you were doing in order to get a permit. But so far, I have to say this, although there's been some arrests, and you see it on the TV, on the news about the protesters downtown.
Yeah.
Nothing has happened like
crazy
north.
Burning cars.
Yes,
yeah. I think Atlanta's doing a good job.
Yes, they are. I mean, they're having their voices heard, and they're doing it. It just shows it's better in the South.
Nah, I agree. Well, you know what? A friend of mine is a state patrol, and he was out there the other night, and he did a quick little video. They're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And he had a big smile on his face, but you could tell he was stressed. Don't get me wrong. He was stressed out because they were severely outnumbered. But you know what? Other than some guys just kind of like trying to bow up on them.
Yeah.
Which they're used to. They get that everywhere, You wear that uniform, you're going to get that.
Did you notice, though, that the majority of them did not bow up at the officers until that camera was on them?
Yeah, of course.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, of course. They got to show out. But I guess the best thing about this is that we are demonstrating, and I think the Atlanta mayor has a lot to do with this because he's out there all the time.
I'm
very impressed with the Atlanta mayor, Andrew Young.
Yes. Not him.
Okay, who are you talking about?
The one that first said it was a bunch of spoiled brats out there. That may have been Andrew Young that had said that. One of the ex-mayors, but anyways. And it was so funny. They were doing the sit-in in front of the mayor's home.
The governor's
house. Yeah, that's right.
The governor's house.
And he wasn't even there. He was out of the country.
I know, but it's a protest. I guess it doesn't matter who's home, right?
Yeah.
But the Atlanta mayor, he's out there and he talks to people, and I think he's got a relatively good structure below him because you know what you really haven't seen in Atlanta is a protest break out and law enforcement isn't there.
Right. They're on it.
It's like they're either prepared to be there as soon as they hear about it, or they get there just about immediately. And I think that's got a lot to do with it. Because when you are protesting, the point of that protest is to bring light to a subject.
Yes.
So if law enforcement's there, guess where the cameras are? WSB, my buddy Mark, he's hovering above with the cameras on them. And
I haven't seen them have to use tear gas or anything like that.
No.
I haven't even seen any pictures where they were in riot gear. Not to say that they're not, because
I'm sure they got teams loaded up back behind the
waiting.
scenes. Yeah, I think, all right, now here's one for the listeners and everybody else, and call in if you would, if you have a moment. Which type of protest is more memorable? Which type of protest actually either sways you or at least gets you thinking about the topic of the protest? Like Ferguson, where the guy's on top of the car is saying burn this mother down, or a peaceful demonstration like let's say, remember when they walked through Atlanta a couple months ago and they estimated there was 100,000 people? That's a lot of people all thinking about the same thing. Well, they walked all the way up through Atlanta, you know, from one point to another, completely peaceful. No, there was no problems, no damage. I think some kid kicked over a trash can. He was immediately arrested. And that was it. You got 100,000 people out there and they peacefully demonstrated. To me, that's more memorable. And that makes me think of what the topic was more than if they, I mean, man, when you watch those guys looting the stores of their neighbors.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that's the kind of protest, though, that makes the news more than the peaceful one.
Hey, man.
Because they talk about, you know, because even now, here we are I think it's been a year or so.
Yeah, it has hit the time flies.
And they're still talking about the rebuilding that the people are having to do.
And they did it to themselves.
Yes, exactly. They did it to themselves.
How do you watch a video, the news video, and go, hey, look, there's Bob, there's Sally, you know.
Oh, I know them.
Oh, man.
There goes my TV that I just bought.
Well,
you know?
and I don't know. It didn't seem like there was some like, hey, let's go hit the Korean guy's store because we don't like the Korean guy. It didn't seem like it was targeted like that. It was just like liquor stores got hit.
Yep.
Department stores got hit.
Yep.
You know, they
Gas
didn't.
station.
Yeah, they didn't go rob, you know, the antique shop.
Right.
You know.
This from a listener. Peaceful stands out, but the other protest stands out because of the ignorance.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's how many people go to NASCAR really just to feel the roar and to watch the cars? There are a lot of folks out there just looking for the wrecks, or when they watch the highlights, they're not looking to see who crossed the checker line or the finish line. They're looking for the wrecks.
Yeah, because I will say that my husband is guilty of that. He will record the race and he'll go back and he'll watch it, you know, fast forwarding and everything. If there's a big wreck, he'll stop it so he can see the wreck and what happened. And usually he'll watch it up till about 10 laps to go, because he says that's when the good stuff happens.
Well, yeah, truthfully.
And
I mean, in baseball, it's the 7th inning. I know a lot of people that don't even turn on the game till the 7th inning.
I don't watch baseball. Sorry, I don't watch. And it's crazy. My child over there loves baseball.
That's cool.
You know,
that's why I like her more than I do you. So
I would take her to the game. But just sitting there, it's so hot. Baseball is boring to me. I like football.
Man,
I like contact sports, man.
I've heard that about you. Actually, I've read that about you. I tell you what, I love going to baseball. That green field and the beer and all the crazy women running around.
The beers are $7 a pop.
I don't care how much they are. It's ballpark beer. And you always got to eat. Ken and I, when we go over there, because we always sit in the handicap chairs because we're big dudes. And but here's what they need to do for baseball. I'm going to be honest. They need to start closing those things in. They need to start
having them a stadium.
They need to air condition them.
Oh yeah, yes.
My fat butt out there in the sun, like on a Sunday afternoon, I can't do it.
That's why I don't really care for baseball, because you're hot. It's boring. I mean, all you're doing is sitting there watching a man hit a ball, and other men chasing the ball around.
That's what basketball is.
I don't like basketball either.
It's just a bigger ball. Shorter run, just back and forth. You know, I've never watched a whole basketball game in my life.
I did not know that Ashley liked basketball until we were at a friend's house and they were watching. It was one of the finals. I couldn't even tell you what it.
Sweet 16 or.
Well, no, it was
Ucho or Acho.
It was the Hawks. That is the best. Yeah, the Hawks is the basketball team, right? Yeah. See.
Yay, Atlanta! I like the Kellogg's cornflake car. And here we go. We're in trouble again.
We're in trouble again.
Stephanie did it.
I'm calling on topic.
Okay.
That's different.
So if I won the lottery, I would change the government. I would buy the presidency. Wait, what conversation were we on? Oh, we were talking about sports.
What's the name of the basketball team for Atlanta?
The Hawks.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Listen,
Okay.
I wish, here's what I wish. I wish they would take football back to what it used to be and take off all the pads and the helmets. And just, if they want to act like gladiators,
Yeah.
and if they want to be paid millions of dollars, then they should do it without any protection on. Or
So no
they get
condoms.
paid, or they get paid $15 an hour like a McDonald's worker, and then they can wear their protection.
And they only Stephanie's spitting monster all over your keyboard.
No, I didn't.
And basketball should be considered full contact. All elbows and
Oh, yeah.
knees
Blood.
should be acceptable. And I believe, this is just my personal opinion, I believe that everybody in the field should have a glove in the left hand. This is for baseball. Glove in the left hand and a bat in the right hand. So if they catch the ball, they can beat you as you're trying to steal home plate. Because technically, bitch, you trying to steal something. So that's my personal opinion.
And that is sick and
and
twisted.
if I won the lottery,
Yeah.
I would buy the government.
Yeah. Thanks, Drew.
I'll call back later.
all right,
I'm
so
gonna
you-
listen to the show again. I'll make sure I call back on topic again.
I'm sure you won't. Call back on top.
Hey, did I tell you about my girlfriend? I only know her through Facebook.
Hey, shut up. That
I'll
is
be
not
back.
true.
Bye.
That is not true. We talk on the phone. And Facebook is cheaper than Match.com. Just so you know. And yeah, it's
Do you have to pay for those dating sites?
oh yeah. That whole crap about it's free, it's not free. It's free to sign up. It's kind of like all credit applications accepted. Yeah, they're accepted. They're not approved, but they're accepted. Of course, somebody will take it from you.
Yeah.
Like Match.com is like $30 a month, I believe.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what happens if you pay all this money and you don't find anybody? Do they refund your money?
And that's a negative tally, Ghost Rider.
Is it money back guarantee?
Nope. It's yeah. Now see, when they say, hey, free communication, basically what it is you can like do like a wink at somebody.
Yeah.
And that's what they consider to be free communication. If you want to email back and forth. Now eHarmony has like a, you got to do a wink. It's called like apparently we did something wrong. Yeah, what did we do wrong?
Just for fun.
I know
radio.
I'm 30 seconds. I'm 30 seconds behind. I know that. But Stephanie.
What?
Stephanie.
What?
Stephanie.
What?
Match.com is not a hooker service. There's no guarantee to happy ending.
Why not?
There should be.
I
You can't
agree.
expect- Stephanie asked the question, well, if you don't find anybody, they give your money back? Come on. Come on. You're not Charlie Sheen. There's no guarantee of cocaine and strippers.
You
I'm
know what?
sorry, Stephanie.
You guys are just mean because y'all know that I do those sites. Y'all are mean to me.
And listen, even if you get on the free one, Mike's right. There's no such thing as free. Because even if you meet the free girl, you still got to buy her dinner. There's nothing free.
Oh yeah, yeah. And there's a lot of girls, believe it or not, that are on these sites that are adorable and all that other stuff, and that's all they're looking for. Because think about it, an average working woman brings
Wait a
home.
minute. So you're saying that you find these girls, and at the very bottom it says "girl needs a meal."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Girl needs a cheeseburger.
Yeah, man. I offer it. I'm not stupid. Oh yeah.
It's the very bottom in small print.
Yeah.
Girl is acceptable to meet at any time for $1 menu.
Yeah. If there's a site called Pathetic, it's hashtag patheticdating.com. And
Oh, that's the one that you're a platinum member of.
yeah. I've been
Man, I
it took me
thought that was
I was 3 years a silver member, and then I finally got my platinum card. Now here's what you
that
do.
makes sense because I thought that was right because I was scrolling the other day and I saw something.
Yeah.
And it said platinum member.
Right.
For Mike, and I didn't
Yeah.
know that was the name you chose.
No, see what happens is you put on there what you have to offer. Now it's not like I drive a 35-foot boat or I have a Ferrari. You don't do that. You go, I generally can cook hamburgers better than chicken. You see what I'm saying? And then you have to have, there's this part that you put absolutely deal breakers. And that would be Brussels sprouts. That would be carrots. That's why I was freaking out earlier when Steph was talking about carrots.
You don't like carrots?
That cooked carrots make me vomit. I'll eat a raw one.
Really?
But, cooked carrots are
Yeah,
disgusting.
but the thing is, Mike, you need to understand that the small print when you join the site, it says no meth or methadone, and you keep looking for these toothless chicks, and I can't get that figured out.
Wait, no methadone, so you can't have the little thing that goes back and forth that keeps time?
That's the Metrodome, dumbass.
Oh, and see, I thought the Metrodome was the airport in London.
Oh my God. Okay, look, I'm now going to be downstairs in about 30 seconds, so start
Okay.
behaving.
Well, you know what we're going to do is we're going to call and prank you, so don't answer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I almost drove up to 138 to see what the protest.
Yeah, that would have been
You should
cool.
have and taken a video.
Man, that would have been cool.
I
I am
almost
so
did,
interested.
Go drive up to 138. We got this.
Hey, get some Dunkin' Donuts, dude.
It's a little late now.
Nuh-uh.
Get some
You
Dunkin'
still got
Donuts.
clothes on?
And you're
You don't
not.
hear the background noise?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we know
hear
you're
us
here.
in the
We
background.
hear you.
Close-
Upstairs.
Okay, well,
Close
it's a little
what?
late.
You better
No, I
cl-
meant the toilet
you better
where I was
close
peeing.
that page right there
We
before he
were
gets
on the
done
P
here.
microphone. Anyway, see you
Ew.
soon. Bye.
Well, we don't want to be on the P. Hey, that's TJ. He was the one that was in the school. He used to go to our church over there, St. Pius. So he's scheduled to be released, huh? From prison on the
Yes.
26th.
The July 26th.
How about that? God, he's grown up.
Yeah.
TJ used to be right there. Huh?
Yeah, that would be cool to interview him.
I think we can probably pull it off. Tell you the truth. He used to go to Corpus Christi right here, St. Pius, the Catholic church.
Oh, right there on Georgia 20.
Yeah, his family still lives here too. So,
Yes.
are you laughing because I have a platinum?
What happened to my chair? Did you pop my chair? It was flat.
Well, she farted in it.
Yeah, farted in it.
Well, she hit the button that lowered it down to Oompa Loompa standards. Look, I can't even get my damn microphone back up, Steph. What did you do?
That is so wrong.
You muted yourself?
No, you muted me. You muted me in the prank, and I never unmuted
So
it.
how did the prank go? All I caught was we wanted to wish you a happy birthday, and I sounded like a creeper.
Here's the deal: is it did start to get a little creepy, and I think she was getting nervous. So I just broke with the happy birthday party.
Did you tell her who you were and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We said you're busy with something, and that you get in touch with her later. Tell her happy birthday. She enjoyed it. She laughed and
That's
said
good.
thank you. But
I knew it was going to creep her a little.
Yeah, she was. When I said, "Are you still married?" and she was like, it got really quiet, and she went, "No," but she goes, and I said, "So that means you're single?" And then she started really getting creeped out.
Yeah, she had
Poor
that
thing.
awkward sound to her
Yeah.
voice, like, do I want
Poor,
to answer him or
poor
not?
thing. So
That was funny.
I figured I'd back. And I said, "So that means you're single?" And then
So I'm sharing it to our mutual person.
Cool.
Cool. But yes, he's
he's getting
TJ Solomon scheduled to be released.
The
July
reason I want to
26th.
interview him, and I said this back when Trainwreck was here, is because I'm anti-bully.
Right.
Now, I can be one hell of a bully, but I'm usually the bully that's fighting you. I'm the Robin Hood in every story. You know, if you're going to be sheriff or not, I'm coming at you and we're taking you junk. I mean, I don't like people that abuse their power and go after people and picking on people and stuff like that. Because if you're going to pick on people, you need to call me. You know, when I hear about people do stupid stuff to my wife, I'm like, why do I miss all the good stuff? Those lame aces could have called me and got smart mouth because I would have appreciated it.
Yeah. Well, they always seem like people getting smart with me when they really want to
Stephanie, a third grader can get smart.
You know,
Mike was already laughing, and I knew where it was going.
I wasn't going to say third grader. I was going to say in the grocery store, a sack of potatoes would get smart with you.
No carrots.
No, see, I don't like cooked carrots or cooked celery.
Anyways, like they get it. Okay, I'll word it this way: they get an attitude with me, and then if Travis says something to them, they're like, "Oh no, there's no problem, no problem." It's like they're intimidated by the male, which no offense to Travis or nothing, but I mean, he wouldn't hurt a fly. I mean, if he had to, he would stand up.
You know what I was just about to say?
You know, Travis won't even zip up his fly. What are you talking about?
Hey, let me explain something. If I was in a fight, I could dig Travis being on my side.
Oh yeah, and he would in a heartbeat.
I remember some things. Remember back?
Oh yes.
Yeah, and he was right there. When I turned around, he was standing right behind me.
Well, not only that, when he almost got escorted out of the bowling center because somebody called his mama the B word.
Yeah, from the bar. So
no,
it wasn't during karaoke in the bar.
No, that was a different one.
Yeah, because I grabbed that dude and I threw him out, and he was coming back at me. I said, "You're about to make a big mistake," and I was just kind of seeing who was backing me up, and Travis was right behind me.
Yes,
so,
Travis, Donnie, all them.
Wait, I heard back me up, and Travis was behind me. I'm sorry, I was talking to Alex there for a second.
No,
but
that's cool.
I get a little confused when I hear back me up and behind me.
No, I'm all good. Sentence. He's a good-looking man. I'm okay.
Who, Alex? Or Travis?
Both of them.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not swinging like both.
I mean, look, you do know both of them. You know, both of them tried to pick me up at the bar that night, which is
at the same time.
Yeah, what is with that? When
Alex is like, "Come here often," and I step back, and Travis was like,
Travis was right
and Travis was laughing like, "You better watch backing that thing up on me." What the hell? Where am I standing?
Oh, so Travis is the backup guy,
isn't it?
Apparently,
or the reach around victim.
No wonder he tries to show me Mammal Joe all the time. He's trying to flirt. He's trying to tease me.
These guys,
Alex is trying to pick me up in the professional way, like, "You come here often." Travis is like, "Don't be backing that thing up on me, girl."
So you got both ends of the spectrum there.
The worst part is I felt like they were trying to get both ends of the spectrum. I felt like I was in Orange is the New Taint.
Oh my God.
Did you hear me?
Oh my God.
Did you hear what I said?
Both ends of the rainbow.
I felt like I was in the show Orange is the New Taint.
Yeah. You were the taint.
I was the taint.
Yeah, that's in place in between.
That taint right.
So there's like a pot of
Tank
gold.
going there.
There's a pot of gold at both ends of the rainbow.
Yeah, you ain't touching my Lucky Charms.
That is after me Lucky Charms.
Hey, let's just go back to knowing that tricks are for kids.
That Brit X might have been about the Lucky Charms.
Golly, man, that was a weird night.
How about this? Britain leaves the UN, and what is the only ramification? What is the only thing that happened, really?
I just got Taint Lives Matter.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they're always between stuff. They're always stuck in the middle.
That's it.
There we go. Taint Lives Matter because they're always stuck in the middle.
Man, I got to change my protest to instead of Job.
I'm going to post that on Facebook.
Instead of Job 3:16, I should put Taint 3:16. Not even sure what that means.
Me neither.
But that was kind of funny. So Heidelberg is now logged in.
Cool.
So
hey, Karina.
We are now on the other side of the world as well. It's about 8 hours difference there. So
yeah, because I know when Ashley was graduating, she wanted to stay up and watch it, but she said it was like midnight or going to be midnight there. So she was glad that it was able to be recorded. And
if we go to a common currency,
no, I just shared that. Everybody should go like it. Taint Lives Matter, because Taint is always stuck in the middle of things.
I think we ought to get that as an event page or a page on Facebook.
We're going to see how many people go and like this and share it. Anyways, you know, people don't know how to take me because one minute I'm being serious, one minute I'm trying to be the activist telling you what to do and try to make things better, and then one minute I'm trying to, you know,
make you laugh
your taint off.
Yeah, reach around. So
anyways,
it's 6 hours. Heidelberg is 6 hours difference
in front of us.
So
wow.
Now here, I got a question for you. If we go to a common currency across the planet, do you think we'll go to a common time?
A common time?
Yeah, because see, the military uses what we call Zulu time or Greenwich.
But the bad thing is how will we as human beings? Okay, if we're 6 hours behind,
right?
Who is the original zero time? Who's our beginning?
Yeah,
it's a little island, and that's where basically the first minute of every day.
Okay,
starts.
so if there's 0 o'clock, which is the beginning,
I got you. Yeah.
Our problem is this: say Heidelberg turns 7 a.m. when normal people are going to work.
Right.
How do we then decide that we're going to work at midnight?
Well, yeah, I mean it's gonna be different. You know, you're gonna have to.
I'm using that example, meaning that we're 6 hours. So if you're getting up at 6 a.m. to go to work in Heidelberg, how do we get acceptable getting up at midnight in the pitch dark to go to work? How do we then figure that out? Are we gonna change our normal? Do you know what it would take mentally to change everybody's way of life? I mean, because we usually think 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. is a normal day.
Right. Yeah, we'd have to change that whole concept.
It would be like being in the Air Force, like my buddies that did Anchorage, when they're like, the sun's been up for 23 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you know, it would screw everything up.
That's what I was going to say. Like, say it's 3
Listen,
a.m.
this chick gets confused on normal time. Can you imagine changing it?
No.
No, say it's like 3 a.m. here and the sun's shining.
Yeah, you get used to it. You do.
Yeah, well, you would have to. You would have to.
No, you wouldn't change. You'd still sleep at dark time, but it would just be a different number.
Yeah, you'd be sleeping at dark time at why?
Yeah, it could be 8 a.m. You go to bed from.
Yeah, and that's just.
Yeah, it would.
That's
the
crazy.
rednecks in the world would have some major problems with it.
Get
The
our
rest
day
of
and
us,
night mixed up.
boy, it'd be okay. No, it won't mix. It's still gonna get dark. It's just a different. God,
it's not gonna get dark at the same time. You can't say it's gonna get dark at the same time,
right?
Because time's now changed.
Yeah, the number.
Yes.
The
number
of times.
Which means we will then have to start.
Who cares?
We'll still try to get up at the same real time. It would just be a different time on the clock.
Well, you know that, Scotty, you're not going to have any problem taking an afternoon nap.
I don't have a problem at all. But here's my problem. Are you trying to cause Common Core clocks? You need to be at work at 3:21. Well, just call it 3. But wait a minute, I'm giving you 21 minutes. It's okay. We're just rounding it.
Wait a minute.
To the closest.
I read that. Common Core clocks. What the hell?
Do you know how to read a clock?
No.
With minute hands? No, because all I need to know is where the 12 is and the 6 is, and the rest is history.
That's right. It's the same time twice a day.
I mean, you know, it's 12 o'clock everywhere because everybody else tried to tell me it was 5 o'clock everywhere else.
Right, so
that's why they were drunk.
Common Core.
Like my grandparents went to Alaska during the whole 6 months of daylight. And
Chick.
What?
They were just on the run. I don't tell their story. I thought witness protection and crap supposed to be like, shh.
Anyways, they were up there and they
ratting
said that
out the meth dealer in the trailer park. Stephanie, get you killed.
It was very weird.
Mike ain't even giggling.
Obviously, her parents were trying to get away from her.
Not my parents, his grandparents. Actually, it was Travis's grandparents, but they were my grandparents too. But anyway,
we're splitting.
Do you see where this is going already?
They were up there.
They were avoiding the reunion because you guys are all sleeping with each other. So,
no, they weren't the ones from Alabama. They were the other side.
Hey, remind me, I got an Alabama blanket for you upstairs, and it's a brand new blanket, right, that somebody had given me. And it's a little bigger than the normal, and Crystal covers up with it at night. So I tried to give it to her, and as I put it on her legs, you would have swore it was holy water on a vampire. She screamed, "Get that garbage off of me." Yeah. And I went, "It's a brand new blanket." And she's like, "It was in the garage." And I went, "It's new. It was in the bag." And I thought she was trying to say because it was out in the garage and dirty. I went, "Honey, it's new." She goes, "It has that damn Alabama on there." She said, "I would just as soon not have a blanket." I was like, "Holy
my
cow,
God.
I will give it to Stephanie then."
Do you know somebody who is like a sports team fanatic?
Yes.
I know someone who is just ate up with it.
Yeah, I when I was a school teacher, one of my students, anything about football, even back to where before he was born, he could tell you all about it.
Was it a particular team or
no? It was all football.
Okay, yeah,
but he loved the Atlanta Falcons. He loved Michael Vick.
A good friend of mine is a Georgia Bulldogs fan, and let me tell you something. Never will you ever see him not in a Georgia shirt.
Yeah.
When you go into his house, everything is Georgia Bulldogs. There is a bathroom. You will not even want to go in there.
Mm-hmm.
Every single thing in the bathroom, to include the granite for the sinks and stuff, is red and black with Georgia emblems on it. He drives a red and black pickup truck with Georgia stickers on it.
Now my uncle, he's not that bad, but you never see him, besides when he's working, you never see him without a Georgia Bulldog, something Georgia Bulldog on. And he even went and got a Georgia Bulldog tattoo. It was his very first tattoo, and got the UGA head.
Yeah. What is the okay, look, I've had 3 children, right? And 2 grandchildren. But
have you had 3?
Well,
because we would be millionaires right now, dude.
I mean, I didn't squeeze them out, but Connie did. And let me tell you something. I was there for all 3 of them. I caught all 3 kids. Okay.
It's not a football. What do you mean you called them?
I did.
Hey.
Oh, the middle one. Me and the doc both grabbed a limb because he just kind of fell out.
Cow.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think here.
Yeah, it was pretty disgusting. And it was everywhere, just to let you know. But okay,
Mike.
So those 3 times are some of the most memorable times in my life.
Yes.
And still did I not act anywhere near insane as people do, like for Georgia when the camera turns on them and they go, Georgia, and they're screaming.
You know what I find funny is half of them haven't even ever seen the school
or don't even know who the
driven by. You know, my joke is just because you hung sheetrock in the school doesn't make it your school.
Right.
Just because you were there picking up trash on your probation day doesn't mean, or community service day doesn't mean it was your school.
Well, what I find funny, and
I drove by there once.
I love football.
I did the UGA 500. I drove around 500 times. I'm an annual member of the Idiot Club.
Well, you know, I love football and I love college football more than the NFL. But what I find funny is the people that are out there and they make posts or they make comments about, yeah, we got them today. We beat them today. How is this? We beat them today. Were you out there on the field with them?
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think that's funny to say that.
Well, they're looking for like an association with them, maybe.
Can I ask something? And I hate to take away from the subject, but
no, you don't.
You made a comment about Pokemon and Just for Fun. What was you saying?
Huh?
I can't find any post.
Well, I think it's
us.
been taken off now. You said you needed it taken off. So
what was it? I didn't even know.
Okay, in the game, people can set up lure points.
Okay,
and that lures other people that are looking for Pokemons to this point.
So then why?
So you're saying?
But you said people were complaining.
No,
well, yeah, because they're coming in. There's no Pokemon.
So would it be?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It would lure them here to this house or to the page?
To the page.
They lure them all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me take these.
You told me somebody was complaining.
I am gonna rear naked choke.
I don't pay attention to the only Pokemon I pay attention to is if I was in jail. My point is, I thought you were saying Just for Fun listeners and people that watch our page was pissed off because people were coming to our page seeing all this Pokemon stuff, thinking we sent stuff out, and we didn't.
Okay, my brain hurts.
You don't even know that much about Pokemon Go. So
I don't play I don't know anything about it. You know what? If I catch one guy in front of me playing that, I'm going to ask him for his man card.
Look,
I'm going to
some guy's out in your backyard.
If I catch some guy, well, there is one. My wife was in my backyard trying to find it, like a friggin' leprechaun. You let me catch you in my backyard. One, I'm going to give you a hair barrette because you don't need a man card. And secondly, I'm going to shoot you in my backyard or turn Bella loose on you.
You want to know what my nephew was doing? He has a UAV just like I do. He put his phone on the UAV
and just drive
and
around.
Was flying around their property gathering the Pokemons that were there. That's pretty cool.
This from a listener. Won't be long until there are news stories titled "The Pokemon Slayer Are Stalkers."
Yeah, well, Clark Howard,
they've already talked about
Clark Howard.
They already 2 or 3 days ago the news reported that somebody had figured out a way to either he knew where some of the Pokemon crap was, but it was like a seedy part of town and was beating up people.
Yeah, it's a lure point.
They were luring them.
Yep, they lure them there and then they beat them up, or they lure them. They lure them to someplace.
Get your chloroform ready. I could see it now.
There's no chloroform Pokemons. I already checked.
No, but you could be like just waiting for these hot chicks.
I was kind of hoping like they had little spells you could put on people, but guess not. From Heidelberg, I hate that with soccer we won and they don't even know what the team did, how they won or anything. Soccer, man. Let's talk about soccer for a second. Soccer on TV is pretty amazing because they got all these cameras. Soccer in Germany, we used to go to, there's 100,000 people sitting on concrete steps watching the Gladiators play. You sit out there for 4 hours and you watch one, they score once. It's a long day. And
it's a long day.
Those people talking about? Like, well, I'm talking about like there's certain teams, where they got the hooligans.
Did you fact check this?
And no. And these guys are
just the facts.
Yeah,
man.
these people beat people up on the other team. You see what I'm saying? So if I like so and so and you like so and so, we'll actually get into a fist fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I will try to hurt you because you're for the other team. Is that not out there?
Yes.
That's rage to a whole new level right there. That is almost war or military like, because in the military you got to hate the enemy, you got to respect them, you got to learn about them. But the fact of the matter is to kill them. Basically, you have to have some hate in your life, hate in your mind. So people hate each other because they like a different sports team. That's crazy.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Taint lives matter.
Hashtag taint lives matter.
It's commercial time, y'all. Somebody just popped these 2 balloons. All right,
Well,
this song goes out to everybody. Y'all just judge it yourself. We'll be right back.
Whoop whoop.
Taint lives matter.
Hashtag
Redneck lives matter.
I post a stupid picture of me and say I am officially a visitor, and there's like 50 people.
How do we get a Pokemon?
I'm not.
I'd love to figure that out.
Yeah, I'm not.
What's it gonna look like?
I haven't downloaded. You want me to do one?
Yeah, if you can figure out how to make one.
Yeah.
Get us some people, like you said.
You just download the app and then you're in the game.
Yeah,
but how do you create that? Is what I'm saying.
I'd like to create that.
How do you get it on our page? Is what I was saying.
It doesn't show where you can make a Pokemon. You just make your avatar.
Yeah.
So you're talking about making a just for fun avatar?
Yeah. That could be his name.
I was talking about figuring out a way to get people tricked into going to my page. That's what I was talking about.
Tricked into it? Because a minute ago you didn't even want them going.
I'm talking about really being you're such a God. I just want to punch you.
You are violent.
Have I punched you yet?
You are violent.
Have I punched you yet? Just because I want to.
All right, I'm gonna make us a Pokemon right now. Let me go download it. And we'll call him J4 FR.
Just call it Just for Fun Radio.
I don't know if I can get the whole thing in there.
I mean, at least that way, if somebody sees the avatar, they'll see the name.
Yeah, he's going to be all over our
page. Because J4R doesn't mean anything to people.
Oh my God. Okay.
Think about it. If you
saw J4FR.
Nobody would know what the hell that stood for.
Okay. I'll take care of it. Now, I wonder if you guys will be able to log on to this and be the character. Can you do that? Can you share the character? I hope so, because then, like, when you're out and about, log in. And when I'm out and about, I'll log in. Because, like, I got to go to Loganville today. So. This afternoon, I'm stopping at Black Ink. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm just going to go in there and talk to him because on the phone
talk to him to know
is ridiculous. Now I'm just going to call to see if he's there. I'm going to say, hey, I'm driving up 138. Do you mind if I stop in? Let me at least get the coordination done. I don't want to, maybe he doesn't have time to talk business right now, but I want him to at least know me, have my phone number so that he knows who he's talking to. I'm not, my son will be with me. It'll be cool. The thing. I'm installing. Now, see, my son, Max, he was really into it. And from what I understand, he is doing this too. So I'm sure there's advertisements and stuff. There's over 10 million downloaded now. That's explosive, isn't it? Hold on, okay. I'm gonna use my birthday. Okay.
Oh, for the avatar?
Yeah.
I think that'll be just fine.
Okay, sir. You're involved, so I'm trying to make sure you know what's going on.
Just make it.
How you
worried about a name being on there and not his birthday? Does it walk around and say just for fun 62? I mean, hey, here comes this old dude. So if you name it as 62 years old, is our avatar going to be fat, old, and have a walker? Gray hair, pot belly. The fact that that's even a question. And we're back. We're having just a moment. Mike's going to make us an avatar, and he's like, I'm going to use my birthday. Okay. Well, I just want to make sure you knew. I went, I don't care. Just make one. Like, when you give it the age of 62, is it going to...
Stop!
Is it
I'm
gonna,
62.
Is it automatic?
Dude, I have enough trouble dating.
Stop
Do
for a
not
second.
put out I'm 62.
If you use your birthday, does it automatically say, oh, it's a 62-year-old homeless vet, and it's going to make them have gray hair, a pot belly, a pair of glasses, a walker, a seeing eye dog? I mean, but when you date it with your profile, is it going to just choose your avatar for you?
And it can be on Social Security.
I was about to, you stole the joke. You freaking stole it right from I was right about to say that. I was going to go, well, at 62, our avatar can collect Social Security.
Our avatar is going to be named Taint Lives Matter.
Man,
my luck. You type Taint Lives Matter, and as we're walking through a park, some gay dude's going to think it's like Grindr and walk up and go, so Taint Lives Matters? No, sir. No, that's not me. That's the other dude over there.
Why they got to be gay?
Yeah.
Okay, Stephanie. If I'm a male and I'm walking with a thing that says "Taint Lives Matter," why would a girl come to me and ask about my taint, Stephanie?
Because everybody has one.
God, shut up! It's 9:20. I gotta stop because I'm gonna take it too far. So sometimes you're just so redneck that I can't understand you.
I understand.
Anyways, what else do we have this morning?
Hey,
you know, I haven't seen any of the health inspector scores lately.
That would be health inspection scores lately.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Pull it up. You have a computer.
Who's that?
I've tried and I can't stop Mike. I can't.
Who was that?
Who was what?
That
girl.
chick.
Oh my God!
Right there. Short shorts.
That's Lindsay Crawford.
Okay, is she single?
She might be. You should go see her. She's a bartender at 5
old
o'clock
enough
somewhere.
to be your daughter.
That's his dating bracket, fool. And no, she's not quite that.
She's not quite that young. Yeah.
But good try, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Next, Stephanie. Stephanie, this is why we don't allow you to drink Monsters. Stephanie sends a message this morning. Look, Mike, you like that? Stephanie sends a message this morning saying, Mike, I need your Monster. And I'm like, Stephanie, don't type that.
Did you see what I said?
Oh my God, Stephanie, don't type that.
Did you hear what she just said a minute ago?
No,
she went.
I was just not even listening to her. So can you pull up the report or not?
I'm trying. I'm pulling up the Rockdale Citizen now because that's where I usually find it.
Yeah, just keep talking. You give this girl a friggin' Monster energy drink and you can't get her to behave.
It's a rock.
Nope.
Good Lord.
But it makes for funny.
Well, sure.
It does.
I'm not arguing with you. Do you think I'm dumb? I'm not going to argue with you right now. You're crunk on a Monster. Good Lord. And there's no telling what improper English would come out of your mouth.
I wouldn't cuss. I promise. I wouldn't cuss.
We wouldn't be able to understand what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, because y'all didn't understand me when I went.
Exactly. Do you see why you don't give her a Monster, Mike? Thank you.
The monster comes out. Release the beast.
Oh, my God.
I cannot find. I guess nobody. guess
let me
nobody
just go
went
TMZ.
to.
Let's just take the power out of Stephanie's hands where she has to do anything, and let's just let her commentate.
Me and Mike were doing good when you left.
I'm not saying you didn't, Steph, but
we made funnies and got on people's nerves.
I'm just saying that putting too much responsibility on you at one time might be dangerous.
Nah. Makes me feel special.
Chick, don't worry. You're special. Oh, don't worry. You are special. All our listeners know it.
I know. My daddy tells me all the time I'm special.
He also told you were cute and called you Miss Piggy. That's a little strange, Stephanie. Mike, Mike's over here speechless. He's like, well, what do I say?
No, I was just reaching for my gun. So.
You need to save me here because I'm just trying to fill in noise because this chick over here just starts mumbling.
I'm trying to figure out if it's actually worth shooting the taser. So, because you have to pay for the cartridges.
No. So. I can find the police blotter though, but
Steph, you were ramped, baby.
She just went blotter. Blotter.
I released the beast.
Lou Thomason is down in Mexico.
Don't talk.
His baby mama. Not
There's
with
a
his
video
baby,
playing.
But with Danielle Campbell, who is 21.
I mean, this is like
Cabo.
the ultimate boy band life right here. You got your girl, you're down in Mexico, you got your booze. Her top comes off halfway through with his help.
She wanted to make sure there were no tan lines.
I mean, they're really just like living a good old life down there.
Just in case you're interested, it's funny because we always wonder, there are certain things that just explode in the website. This did. I mean, this went insane.
Well, it's a combination of everything. It's got One Direction and it's got booties. Thank you for the breakdown.
So, yes, it is unprofessional to try to talk because I will ask you to go back and watch or listen or attempt to listen, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's called radio etiquette. Remember when I tell you that 3 people can't talk at one time?
Yes.
Pet peeve of mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we were just picking. I mean, we did it.
All right. So Justin
purposely.
Bieber is sued in a beer pong disaster.
Bieber is being sued for $100,000 because he allegedly destroyed a guy's phone at an after party in Houston.
Yeah, so the guy's name is Robert Earl Morgan, and in the lawsuit, he's claiming that he was at the same club that Justin Bieber was at when he had, it looked like he burned Post Malone's arm with a cigarette.
Oh yeah, we saw this. This is where the guy says that when Justin Bieber destroyed his phone, that there was irreplaceable pictures of his grandmother, and that he finds it to be worth $100,000.
That is ridiculous. Frivolous lawsuit there.
Well, you know, like I always say, you can sue anybody. For anything.
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you what happened to Waterhead, and see what y'all's opinion is on this. Because in my opinion, I'm from the world of construction, so I know just kind of how things kind of work, right? As far as the construction world goes. So his wife's car's parked on the employer's property, meaning she works. I guess it's a warehouse, but I'm saying she works at the warehouse. She's in the employee parking that belongs to the company. It's company property. Well, next door is a job site. Okay, the job site, because of the way that it works here in Georgia, you have to put up a silk fence to keep any mud runoff from leaving your property due to you on your property doing construction, due to you stripping the land, causing water issues. You have to put this up so it doesn't damage the other person's property.
Yes.
Well, they also had to put these big sandbags in front of the sewage drain on his wife's employer's property so that if something happened, it wouldn't destroy the sewer system.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? The general contractors doing the work didn't maintain everything properly as far as moving dirt around and blah, blah, blah. So a flood happens. All the water goes over the silk fence, does not go down in the sewer because they also had the sewer system clogged up, and her whole car went underwater.
Oh my God, the whole thing?
The whole thing. So Hyundai basically is saying, look, we can replace the motor and we can replace the transmission, but there's no guarantee the electrical system will not be fried in 1 month from now. And so most likely it's going to be totaled out.
I would think so.
So then it becomes the Waterhead calls the GC and he says, well, let me check into this, and then calls back and says, nope, not our responsibility.
No.
It's 100% your responsibility.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, because if anybody,
you are liable for any actions or reactions from your actions.
Yeah, like there.
Man, that was like an action movie.
Well, I mean, it's real simple. The parking lot would have never flooded if you wouldn't have been doing what you were doing, if you wouldn't have had the silt fence put up and not maintain it correctly, if you didn't have the sewer system clogged up, because why? The sewer system would have drained the whole parking lot.
I think what would happen is probably her individual insurance would pay for it, but then
they're going to sue. Yeah, that's what I feel is going to happen.
Yeah,
but the problem is they just bought the car, and with gap insurance and blah 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 blah,
immediate
they're still going to be out some money. So this guy's an idiot for saying he's not responsible.
Yeah, because anytime something happens to vehicles, with the company that Travis works for, the company ends up having to go back and fix them, because there was one incident a couple of years ago where a guy was spraying damp proofing, which is a black tar, and the wind was blowing and it blew some of the spray.
Oh yeah,
the overspray.
Dude, I've seen that. I've seen that with people when we were working on houses and people were spraying houses, and the paint spray a house 2 houses down. And they have to pay for that.
Yeah, that's what
you are liable for what you're doing.
That's what happened. The company had to pay. There was some that they were able to get it off of the cars, and the ones that they couldn't get off the cars, they had to pay for them to be repainted. So yeah, the construction company is 100%
well,
liable.
it's a chain of command. It's a pyramid. So say the waterproofer. He's just a general contractor, or he's a subcontractor to the general contractor.
Right.
So when victim from 3 doors down comes over, it's the general contractor that's responsible, as well as the subcontractor that's responsible, because it's the general contractor that's paying the subcontractor. So the general contractor is ultimately responsible for any damage that occurs due to his construction business.
I think that is almost carved in stone.
Yeah. Now it's going to be up to the GC to turn around and get his lawyer involved to go after the subcontractor.
Yeah. So let's get right down to the.
I mean, if I'm paying you to do something, no matter what damage you do, I'm responsible for it.
Well, I know that while we were gone somewhere in the National Guard, we were gone somewhere for like 2.5 months. You had to park your cars there at the Armory. Police department made a run through and all that other stuff. Well, they were delivering stuff to the Armory one time, and they absolutely positively crushed one of the sergeant's cars.
Right.
While she's gone. So they have to notify her, and they're like, we have a problem. And she's like, what's up? And then it's kind of like, well, we crushed your car. And she's like, yeah, whatever. And then they're like, no, we really crushed your car.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So her insurance, you see what I'm saying? I imagine her insurance would replace the car.
Right.
But
her insurance company is going to go after their insurance.
Yeah, they got to get their money.
That's how it's going to work.
Yeah, and they're probably.
But what's most likely going to happen is her insurance company is going to replace her car,
and then
they're going to and they're going to go after the people who caused the problem. But it still means Waterhead will have to go after the very same people for pain suffering,
anything,
and depreciation, any money lost, money from work lost.
Because she'd have to pay a deductible, right?
Yeah.
Deductible, renting a car, lost work. Anything.
See, a lot of people don't realize that. For instance, you can't tell here, but on this wall over here behind the computer, there used to be a big screen TV right here where Just for Fun is. And Comcast came out, and instead of on this side of the wall cutting a hole into that side of the wall with a sheetrock, the other side of this wall, of course, is open studs. I mean, it's an open wall. On that side of the wall where he was running cables, he took a hammer and busted a hole out into this room. So there was sheetrock blown everywhere, pieces of sheetrock blown everywhere, dust everywhere. He didn't bother to clean it up, didn't put a plate on the wall or nothing. He left this big hole with a cable running through it to go to the TV. So I contact Comcast, and they go, well, he's not really a Comcast employee. I said, well, he's got a Comcast truck and he's got a Comcast shirt. Yeah, but he's a subcontractor. You'll have to deal with his company. And I said, let me speak to your boss.
Yeah.
So their boss gets on the phone and he's like, well, I'm telling you they're a subcontractor. You have to deal with a subcontractor. And I said, let me inform you of this because you're apparently thinking I'm some stupid person. I'm from the world of construction. I ran over 30 men when I ran this electrical place that I worked for. I said, I'm going to go ahead and inform you of this. Anything that I paid you to perform the work, no matter who performed the actual service, I paid you. You're ultimately responsible because they're your subcontractor. I didn't ask for a subcontractor. I called. Y'all came out. Who you sent is your responsibility.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he was like, well, I'll have to get back to you on that. I said, okay. So I made a YouTube video.
Yeah.
It wasn't up an hour, and I had somebody from Texas that's some bigwig in Comcast saying, can I call you? And he called me, and he said, I will have this fixed. He said, but can I beg you to take the video down? Because in the video, I said, 20 years electrical work. I've worked for all these big companies, blah, 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 blah. The way this works is no matter who you sub your work to, if you are receiving money for an action, you are responsible for said action. Like I explained it all in the video, and the Comcast representative was flipping the hell out. Yeah, I got a big apology. They came out. They fixed my sheetrock. Yeah. But that's everybody needs to know that's your right, by the way. If somebody's doing that, they're ultimately responsible for anything they do.
Yep.
So, what's today?
Thursday.
Today's Thursday. So yeah, we were supposed to be somewhere today, but nobody ever got back with me.
Thursday night.
So Judge Mays was doing a job fair today. I just said that all country like. At the it's between 9 and 3 p.m. at the Rockdale Career Academy. So if we want to go there after this, but yeah, I should have been advertising it more, but really nobody ever called back to remind me.
And then, of course, tonight
they spoke about it one time.
And then, of course, tonight at the Bald
what?
Bald Rock
Taint Lives Matter
Church. The meeting tonight, the community meeting.
Why didn't you just, Stephanie, you and Monster? So tonight, an NAACP meeting at Bald Rock Church. Is that what you're trying to say?
I was making sure that was the correct name of the church because there's no page.
Can I ask you something?
No.
Why didn't you just not worry about the name and focus on what is the actual event? You're focusing on the wrong stuff.
Hey, at least I'm focusing on
You're
something.
not focused. You are the unfocused. It's unlightening.
Unlightening? Is that when it goes from the ground up?
No, we actually talked about that being a word one day, by the way.
Unlightening?
Yeah.
I'm not writing that one down. I wasn't
Go
here.
look it up.
I wasn't here.
So anyways, tonight, Stephanie, what's happening?
There is a community meeting at Bald Rock Church. It's going to be three
Stephanie,
Baptist church.
This is so much effort for you to do this. It's kind of scary.
Yes, it is.
Y'all, she is crunk on monsters. That's all I can tell you. I've never seen you go through so much effort. This is like watching you try to put tennis shoes on.
No, it's not because I just slide them on.
With laces.
With laces is my point.
We're going to be here for a while.
See?
This is like watching Stephanie try to get in a prom dress.
Oh, come
on. Oh, shut up.
Wow.
What?
I didn't go to prom. Thank you.
I know.
Ouch. 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 I got people from across the pond saying no more monsters.
No more monsters for her.
Yeah.
Golly.
Hey, I wanted to do a shout out to a great friend of mine listening to us on.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not going to do it.
That was awesome.
No, I'm not going to do it.
But anyways, tonight it will be 3 counties.
You're just being mean. So no.
Newton, Walton, and Rockdale.
I hope you're not listening anymore, Brett.
They will come together and discuss what's going on in the world today and what we as citizens can try to do about it.
And I've had people ask if I'm coming to that tonight. We have the night show tonight, so it's going to be hard for me to try to be there when I have to watch Zaylee and run a night show and all that kind of stuff.
Yes. And as you say, Ladies Talk is tonight. I don't know who all is going to be on the show tonight. I know Crystal and myself and one other lady is supposed to be here. You know, ladies talk is.
I
all
swear
about-
you are making this so difficult. Can you
No,
focus?
I'm not. I am trying to focus.
Stop
but
reading
there's
whatever it
lights
is you're
going
reading,
off.
and
there's
Man,
lights going
I
off
gotta say,
everywhere.
she is like a cat looking at a effing Christmas tree.
You know, I kind of look at it like you and I are machine guns. You know, Stephanie right now is kind of like a 50 cal with bad headspace and timing. She's going like, I declare anarchy in our household.
On Ladies Talk, you know, we talk about everything that ladies want.
Talk about, Stephanie. Come on.
We try to be kind of like The View and The Talk, you know, ladies.
It's The
lives
View on
matter.
steroids.
Yeah, and
everything is on steroids.
Stuff that you really
It's
want
just
to
because
talk
they
about.
prescribe it so much now.
Scotty said the rough edge is kind of like, well, it's on steroids. Military Mike, you know that guy. He's on Viagra.
Stop being a wanker.
Oh wow. No, I just I just wanted to do a shout out to a good friend of mine, Brett Thomas. He's listening. I know he lives way out in the country, I believe. So he tells people to shut up when they try to talk to him while he's listening to the morning show.
Kill.
Yep, he's a killer.
That's
All
awesome.
right. Yep,
Tank lives matter.
Well, you know what? I'm really doing this push where veterans, you know, veterans and military and National Guard folks and reservists and all that other stuff. That's a big group of folks, man. And
Military lives matter.
Military lives matter. They love the morning show and they dig our night shows, you know.
That's
So-
what we need to do. We need to get a shirt that says Military Lives Matter. They have one that says Police Lives Matter.
Nah, we don't want one of those.
Yes, we do.
No, because everybody equates the green. to
Okay,
us.
so with all that being said, we got a T-shirt company.
Heading over there today.
Between you and Stephanie, can I just get it? So we got a T-shirt company. I'm going to pull their name up now. Dun, dun,
The heck
dun.
was that?
We have a T-shirt company that is making shirts, and I wanted to get the name correct before I said it wrong.
No, it's okay.
But they're doing patriotic style shirts. I'm looking for the actual name. I'm so sorry, but
we'll put a link up.
Yeah,
later.
we're going to,
we'll
but
put a
it's
link up
called
later.
Patriot States, I believe. But yeah, me and Mike are supposed to be given a shirt piece, and they want to come in on the show and help promote all that stuff.
Yeah.
Wow, what about me? What am I, chopped liver?
No, you guys got the ladies talk shirts.
I don't have a ladies talk shirt.
Maybe you're not a lady.
I was going to say.
Maybe you don't know how to talk.
I can't just say, Stephanie,
not
listen.
getting any more months.
I can't just sit here and start telling everybody to give you a shirt. Because let me tell you, you already have 5 Harley same shirts where you go back and keep asking for shirts over and over.
I do not go back.
Every
and keep
event we're
asking
at,
for
you get
shirts.
multiple shirts.
Because I pay for some of them, and then after I've paid for one, I end up getting a free one. And you know, there is 1, 2, 3 people in my family that go to these events.
You and Travis don't wear the same size shirt, Steph.
You're right. He gets his size, and I squeeze in it.
I'm gonna vomit.
Like a busted can of biscuits. We gotta go to commercial.
Thank God.
We'll be back, everybody.
I got a kind of boogie, but you need to remind me
Hang
right
on.
now. Okay.
Here when you're not on a microphone, by the way.
And I don't want it to be on the microphone.
Right.
So, wormhole switch? What's that?
Oh,
What's a wormhole switch?
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Hey, call right back when we come back from break.
All right.
All right. Wormhole switch is where I can take this computer and hook to this computer and just move music over without having to use a thumb drive. Hang on. And Mike's taint. Don't touch my taint in the show.
I'm the anti-taint.
Stephanie's whacked out of her mind. You're weird all of a sudden.
Stephanie, you are tripping.
You are tripping. That stuff's like
Monster
is like geek cocaine for her.
Like 3 or 4 of these things a day, a couple sodas.
All right, we're going live. What time do you got a boogie?
Like right when the show's over.
Oh, okay.
Because I really want to try to catch him at.
Hey everybody, we're back, and let me tell you, Stephanie on a Monster,
ripped, man.
It's like geek cocaine. It's like
liquid.
It's like
liquid crystal meth.
It's like goofball crank or something.
It makes for funny.
I tell you what, I drink. I shouldn't admit it, but I drink about 3 or 4 of these things a day.
Don't you love when people tie you into stuff? Somebody just tied me into 21 people in a message.
That. Oh God, I hate that.
What, a group message?
Oh, you want to make me mad and I'm on social media 24 hours a day. You want to piss me off? Put me in a group. Put me in a group message chat.
Yeah, I cannot stand when I get a group text.
I don't mind people putting me involved into groups, like, a veterans group. Hey, you're added to this group. I'm okay with that because I can go back and unjoin. But those freaking message groups.
Yeah, those group texts. And when you get them, you've got people texting you and you don't know the number because you don't know the person.
And
then, and when you get it, it doesn't show that it's in the group text. So you send a message and it's like, who is this?
And then especially if it's something like those stupid freaking Oakley glass deals,
Oh,
You want to piss me off, send that to me.
Well, I was talking about when you get them on your phone.
Well, yeah, you know what? I've had to turn all the notifications off on my phone because I have I'm not bragging or nothing, but I have 7 email addresses because college, I have to have 2-3 email addresses just for school because the financial people won't talk to you on a regular one. You have to have an email directly with them.
Oh, yeah.
And then you've got to have one to your that you can talk to your instructors, your teachers or whatever and professors, and then the other one is just for school administration. And then Stephanie, you are freaking geeked out of your mind. I'm bringing one for you every day.
We need her on this every day.
Every day. You are so
bring a
much
third
different.
one every day.
You are
and
so
then at the end of the
different.
week, just give me the tab of what it's going to cost.
You are
forget about the fact she's diabetic and not supposed to.
No, there's no sugar.
Just bring it.
These are low sugar, but the ones that are
it's like the freaking Tasmanian devil over here.
The ones that are this color.
Bring her one every day and just send me the bill.
Is the sugar-free ones.
You want the sugar-free one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pick you up one every day.
Yeah, the sugar-free one. Yeah. You see, this girl's like jonesing out. I'm surprised she ain't chewed her lip off yet. Look at her.
It's great though, because usually her head
I've
is
only
down,
seen people on meth act like this.
Man, usually she's
I'm
quiet.
You remember back in the day when
I'm
people did
drug-free.
clank and they were like grinding their teeth and chewing their lip? That's what Stephanie looks like.
Okay.
And you're biting your lip now, you reject.
No, I wasn't. I was making sure I didn't have food on it.
She's hallucinating that she has food on
I
her
just
lip.
got done eating.
But you've been talking for 5 minutes. Anything that would have been in your mouth would have spit all over the microphone by now. And she's looking. Oh my God.
This is crazy. This is the craziest show we've been on in a very long time.
Yeah, every day we want her on this. The customer base needs to laugh at this.
God, you are a freaking riot,
We're gonna have to start putting her in Tasmanian devil shirts instead of that butthole
she's
shirt.
Smiling, she's happy, her eyes are open. Because usually those eyes are just about shut. Looks like I could blindfold you with like a shoelace half the time.
Yeah, and I only had about 2 hours of sleep last night.
And you're geeked out.
3 hours of sleep.
So you're tired and geeked. Boy,
Well,
I remember those days.
How are you tired and geeked? I mean,
yeah,
Stephanie.
I didn't say it. He did.
I just got Corinne. She's I love the show today. She's laughing. So that's cool, man. We want
Stephanie's
you.
Jojen. She said like the other day when we were watching that Animal Kingdom. And the guy kept snorting cocaine. I looked at my wife. I'm like, how much cocaine can you snort? Like, The dude just keeps doing line after line after line. It's like, does the human body, can it do that?
And
the human mind's shaking his head, yes.
And then they tricked him with the saline water and the tea in it.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That will make you do bad things.
Wow.
Well, they made him think that they were going to OD him.
Yeah, like they were going to purposely make him overdose.
Yeah.
So, anyways, a good show. Everybody should start watching that.
Sherry watches that, and she was like, "Well, we were talking last night, and she's watching it and all that other stuff." I have to admit something. I do. We're
if you're going to admit something, we've known for a long time, Mike. It's okay that you like dudes. We're not very judgmental.
Well, I like girls too.
Well,
so
that explains some of the girls you've looked at because they kind of look like guys. But
that explains Caitlyn Jenner.
That's right.
When he was
okay.
Remember, he said he would go out on a date
side
with her.
boob.
Yes.
Side boob is side boob.
Side boob is Caitlyn Jenner, fool.
They're fake.
He doesn't care.
Oh yeah, like I've never gone out with a girl.
You know my philosophy.
But I mean,
my philosophy between fake and not fake. I don't care if they're real. I don't care if they're fake. I don't care if they're real fake.
Yeah. Well, I can go with
Once them puppies are under your skin, they are yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a difference between a woman getting plastic
I
surgery
agree, Stephanie.
and a man that they're 100%
Stephanie.
fake.
Stephanie, how do you think you have to argue that with me?
I'm not arguing.
He's the
I'm
dude
just-
that's going side boob is side boob. But you're dumb. You were the one that just stupidly said, but they're fake. It doesn't matter that they're fake. The problem is that they're in a dude. That's the
Exactly.
problem, Stephanie.
Or
I just
a
got
wanna dude.
I just
or-
got hashtag Polly Mike.
That is not funny.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. That is not funny at all. Yeah. That's not cool at all.
Hey, we had a caller. And they
Okay.
didn't call back
Yeah,
yet.
I don't blame him. Check this out. What I was talking about was Sherry and I were talking, and she said, I'm watching, what's it called? Animal Planet?
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom. Now, this was like a week or two ago. And then last night she said it, and I got to admit something. I didn't know. I thought she was watching like National Geographic Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't realize it's a show.
It's a weird name for the show because I mean, when you watch the show, it's kind of like
My wife said, why is this called Animal Kingdom? This
Yeah.
has nothing to. I said, honey, it's just that Point Break mentality. They're trying to say animals.
I mean, I guess like dog eat dog world because that's kind of
Right.
kind of like what they're doing.
Sure,
in the show.
keep talking, please.
Wow, that petered out.
I'm
didn't it?
saying,
Just
Stephanie,
like
to give her another
that.
monster.
Nope. Last one's fine.
I'll split it with you.
Hey, old man, how much you want for that stinky weed?
Hey man, come on now, come on. I'll split it with you, and you didn't even look. I was, come on, I'll split it with you. Come on, please. Anyways,
Don't pick on meth heads, God.
but the show it's kind of like Ashley's laughing at me. It's kind of like Point Break because in the sense that they're surfers and they go around stealing stuff.
Well, hold on. They're
Okay.
not all surfers,
They're not all
Stephanie.
surfers.
Come on.
Two of them
They
are.
just do adrenaline type junky stuff. It is a little Point Breakers.
No, wait. I got it. Are you talking about Point Break the movie, or
Yes.
is there a TV show called Point Break?
No, the movie.
Okay, all right, cool. Are you talking about the first movie or the second movie?
Well, the first movie.
Okay,
Patrick
with
Swayze.
Patrick Swayze. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and Keanu the Reeves.
Kiana. Yeah. Now, did anybody see the second Point Break?
No.
Yes,
I just watched the second one.
they're
Oh,
like
did you?
thrill junkies.
I'm joking. I don't know what
Is
you're
it any
talking
good?
I fell asleep.
Well,
about. So you ran out of Monster that day.
okay, so you fell asleep. So let me ask the true master of sleeping during movies.
I've not watched
Scotty,
it.
how's the movie?
I've not watched. I'm great. Look, I am great at sleeping through a good movie.
He doesn't say if a movie's good or bad. He says how long he fell asleep for.
Look,
Yeah, like I fell asleep
let's just be honest. If it's truly a good movie, I wouldn't have fallen asleep.
I
Yeah,
fell asleep
yeah.
in Batman versus Superman or Superman
Yeah,
versus
that's-
Batman, whatever it is.
You know, I came down here and tried to watch when I first got Video Mix. I tried to watch whatever the last Tom Cruise movie, whatever that is, Mission
Impossible.
Sleepable. And I probably got 60 seconds in it and was asleep.
On the Mission Impossible?
Yeah, as soon
Rogue
as,
Nation?
Yeah, as soon as he fell asleep in the little booth.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me. As soon as I fell asleep, as soon as he went in the record thing, the little place to listen to the record.
Yes.
Yeah, I went to sleep right after that. It was that boring.
Wow.
And that was what 5 minutes into the movie.
Yep. And
then I went back and wasted some more time and watched it.
Well, I fell asleep when Batman asked Superman, "Do you bleed?" And he just looks at him funny and then flies away. And then Batman said something about, "Well, you're going to something." That's the last I remember of the movie, and I haven't even tried to watch it since. But I can't wait for Suicide Squad to come out. That comes out tomorrow.
I thought it was the 5th. August.
It is the 5th. It's Ghostbusters that comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, the 15th of August,
I got
right? Yeah.
No, the 5th of August.
The 5th of August. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, and Ghostbusters, I was watching some of the commercials of it and the graphics that they have, and I can't wait to see that because it looks like it's going to be pretty cool.
Well, I mean, the new Dory movie is very popular.
I've seen it, liked it.
People are talking really good about it. Adults and children alike.
It was funny. It
was cute. Tarzan and tanked.
Did it tank?
It tanked. Yeah. Too much CGI. You know what? You don't need CGI in that. Think about it. You don't even need a guy in a gorilla suit. You can probably train a real gorilla these days.
I don't know that I would trust it.
Hey, it's a gorilla. Gorillas need love.
Gorilla lives matter.
Hashtag. So, I would say there's going to be a movie coming out about all this protesting. There's gotta be. There's going to be something about the shooting, with the 5 police officers.
Yeah.
They're gonna blow it all out of proportion. This guy was just a nut job, And the word they talking about an AK-47, I don't know. There's a big argument between the M4 and the AK-47. Anyone that would pick an AK-47 over an M4, as far as for accuracy of shooting, is a knucklehead. Now, the thing about it is they all say the same thing about the AK-47. Oh my God, you can throw it in the dirt and it'll still shoot. Yeah, but if you can't aim the dang thing, what good is it? This guy shot these people, with an assault rifle. I mean, an automatic assault rifle. He was crazy. But I think they're going to make a movie about it. I was reading some stuff yesterday. It looks like they're already starting a movie. So I think everything that happens now because of computers, everything that goes on in the world is going to turn into a movie in no time at all because they just load it into a computer and give it a freaking topic and it spits it out the other end.
Right.
No, I was looking because honestly, until last night, I did not know that there was a shooting here in Atlanta of an unarmed black man by an officer. I had no idea that had happened until I saw it on the news.
Yeah, it's getting so screwed up because you don't know, some of it's being reported, some of them isn't being reported.
Mm-hmm.
And if you try to look at it or some of the stuff you read, they try to make it a racist deal, if it's a white cop shooting a black man, it's all over the news. But then you got these people that are arguing if it's a black cop shooting a white man, it's not covered. And you know what? That is there's such a gray area there that it's just not even worth giving it any thought because I just don't believe that's true.
Yeah.
I just don't believe that's true. It's news. Hey, look, I used to say something when I was selling mutual funds. Okay. People would go, well, I picked up this mutual fund magazine today and it says I can get 18% return. And I'd go, yeah, the thing about that magazine is those people sell magazines. They could care less what you make as far as a return on your investment.
That's right. Their money's coming from the magazine.
Right. So I think people should look at the news that way too, is that news apparently there's no authority on whether it's true, accurate, false, say whatever, blah, blah, blah anymore. There's no ethics involved. So the news crews are just going for shock and awe, get you to watch value. It. And then the guys that sell advertisement can go out and say, hey, 1 million people were watching us at 2:00 yesterday afternoon when we broke this story.
Yeah.
So it's all about money. Hey, look, I was over at 11 Live yesterday and doing a little thing with them on a documentary. And I got to tell you, the people behind the scenes, the reporters, the investigators, all that other stuff, what a great bunch of folks accepted me with open arms.
Yeah, I was going to ask you how that went.
So nice. I got to tell you, sitting in the hot chair being asked questions for about 2 hours felt like an interrogation. But they did make me feel very welcome. But there's like 4 cameras on you, and you know what? I
look. You think the lights are bright here? You should have seen when I went to Fox.
Yeah,
they put me look at this area it's like from that door here back. They put me in an area like this with 10 times brighter lights in my face. I wish I had sunglasses on.
And I learned something yesterday.
Hey, Rich Archer, I'm sending you text messages. Yes, sir. You need to go read the chat line that we were put into.
Let me tell you something. It's kind of funny. I learned 2 things, 2 very valuable lessons. Just say, one, when they hook you up to a wireless microphone and they have microphones all over the place, and you have a hearing aid, it goes into a boop, and if you take it out of your ear and hold it in your hand, now you can't hear, but everybody else can. Yeah, everybody else can hear your hearing aid. That was one thing. And you know the board that claps. I found out yesterday what that's for. I had never known, dude. I'm 51 years old and I've been doing this kind of stuff.
You're 62 years old.
I'm not 62. Something. I'm having I don't need to getting out that I'm that old because then they'll really creep people out. I'm 51 years old. Do you know why they do that?
Sure.
Tell the story.
I'm embarrassed.
Tell it. It wouldn't be the first time you've been around something with the clap.
Stephanie, are you going to take that?
So why does it clap? And that's supposed to say take 1 or take 2. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
That is when it lines up the audio to the video.
Yes.
And I was like, because he kept doing it, and then he had to come back, and then they
because when they come back, because you have video that's being recorded on one thing,
right?
Sound on another, right. And they have to make the 2 clap at the same time.
The time-based code, the TBC.
It's like watching Coco.
Yeah, and they
trying to make it clap.
They, and then they, and I'm like, okay, can I do it? And they're like, no. And I'm like, what's that
Why
for?
Not?
And he explained it to me. I felt so freaking stupid, man. I'm like, wow. I've seen that my whole life, and I did not know that was to line up the 2.
Yeah.
And it makes perfect sense. So
yeah, I didn't know that. I just thought it meant that you were going to the next scene.
No, Stephanie, if you have ever, you need to sit here and watch me trying to put audio and video together at the same time. It is so difficult. That's why when a lot of people said, hey, do you think that you can take the recording of them on the MP3 from the station and put it with the video on YouTube, because the video on YouTube sound wasn't as good? And I'm like, do you know how hard it is to do that? Truthfully, I had thought about getting one of those, and I just haven't yet.
I think I'm being invited to go to Spain. Hold on, I got a listener here.
But I truthfully have actually considered getting one, because it's that or you have to go. But the problem is, see the echo?
Yeah,
you couldn't see on the graph of sound that bell echo would mess you up.
Right.
But
that first initial
clap is, there's no echo behind it.
Clap on.
So in other words, Mike's gonna buy one now, and now we're gonna go
one,
click. Well, find one. Go eBay one.
I did it yesterday while I was sitting there.
What's it called?
It's called a clapboard. Now, some of them with the digital.
1002, by the way.
Yeah, some of them with the digital, they're a little expensive. But no, I looked just say on Amazon. I'm good to go with it. God, I hate that too. It's so ridiculous. But it really was funny to learn something yesterday. Those guys were really cool, man. The team that is involved with putting the stories together is Jeremy, and then it's 3 women, and they work in a little cluster in there, just like on TV, man. It's a little cluster of cubicles. They can all see each other, and let me tell you something beautiful. 3 absolutely beautiful women. Jeremy is a very lucky man, if you're listening. God, I wish I looked at 3 beautiful women all day, every day. I'd never leave work. Neither would they. What's the puppies on the screen for? Somebody getting rid of some puppies?
Just found on side of the road. Both are males and little, maybe 6 weeks old.
Stephanie.
Somebody dropped those puppies on?
Stephanie.
What?
if I would have known that's what it was, I would not have stopped here. I need you to look at me and look at me now.
He asked, so I told him.
You look at me.
I'm looking at you.
Don't look down at that pencil in your hand. You look at me.
I don't have to look at the pencil. I got it in strike mode.
Do not go pick up these puppies.
No.
How many do you have right now?
You know how many I have. I'm not saying. I have 3.
Her daughter goes and gets dogs and then goes, I can't keep them, and takes them to Stephanie's house.
Can you just hold on?
Stephanie don't know how to say no.
Well, it's my kid.
I don't care. You can't have that many animals.
I have 3 that are mine and 2 that are my daughters.
And
so that still adds up to be 5, you moron.
I know.
Ouch.
So that's what I'm saying. Don't go get 2 more, because at one time you had 14.
That's only because they had babies.
They had puppies. I understand that, but why'd you bring home a pregnant dog?
Because a pregnant person would be missed.
I had to milk somewhere.
Oh my God! She said it again. Look, it's 10:04, you guys. We got to get out of here.
Yeah, before the FCC and the cop show.
Well, that, and I'm scared what might come out of her mouth next. Good Lord. Everybody, we are out. Have a great day. We will see y'all on the flip side.
Be nice to everybody out there.
Yeah, man.
Try to be, at least.
Hey, talk to people.
What they're going through.
Talk to people. I stopped and got a pizza yesterday, and me and a guy were sitting there, and any other time he probably would have just sat there and looked at his phone, and I would have just sat there and looked at my phone. You know what we did? We looked at each other. We put our phones down. It was like, hey, man, what's going on? And we talked. Yep. And it was really cool.
It's like a minute ago, I was involved with a text group thing, and everything seemed to be like cool. And then somebody got smart with me in a text thing. So I'm like, okay, with that being said, since it was directed at me, I'm leaving the chat. Have a good day. I mean, why people that don't know you think they actually have a right to be a smart ass or smart aleck? I apologize for that. If you don't know somebody, don't bump your gums to somebody like that. You know, my old man was a cop, and when the movie Natural Born Killers came out, you know, they were just killing people to kill people.
Yep.
My dad said, there's really people like that out there. Yep. He's like, you need to really be careful with your road rage type stuff. He said, because you might be angry flipping somebody off at a red light, but you have no real idea if the guy behind you has just had enough today.
Yep.
You know, did his wife just leave him? Did he just get fired from his job? Did he just get told he has cancer? What if this guy behind you that you're flicking off decides today's the day I won't take anymore, and he gets out, walks up the car, and just shoots you? Yeah, so everybody needs to kind of practice life with that mentality. Like, you don't know this person. Don't do stupid stuff.
Right.
So anyways, that was my
rant.
Preach for the moment. I'll go preach some more as soon as I get in the car and make a video.
I got to go. I'm going to go pick up my son.
Just be
you pick up yours, because it's not legal to pick up other people's unless you're Catholic.
Hey, not if you don't. You know, don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah, that's not really how it works, Michael.
Breathe in slowly.
All right, everybody, we're out. Have a good day. If you can make it to that thing tonight, feel free to go make it.
I will.
Rock Baptist Church.
I will have the Just for Fun radio Pokemon up and running here in a minute. There's so many people doing it that they're throwing this thing up that says, please be patient.
Right.
There's so many people doing it.
How about last night? My wife went to turn it on and said, oh my God, it says come back later. Our servers are busy. I'm like, God, yeah, I think everybody's trying to do it.
Yeah, I don't think they knew 10 million people were going to sign up in 2 weeks.
And Jacob just said, dang right about the being careful to who you have to deal with. You don't know.
Nope.
You, like most people, if you didn't know me, you've tried being smart to me at a McDonald's. You're going to regret it. I'm just not going to put up with it. I mean, I'm not going to cuss you because I'll be out in front of people, but I'm definitely going to laugh at you to your face.
Yeah.
And then what are you going to do? So let's get out of here, everybody. We will see y'all on the flip side.
Let's kick this pig.
Somebody's coming in the door.
I just saw that.
Crystal.
It's my wife. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, y'all.
She was checking for Pokemon back there.
Be careful, you guys.
Be kind to others.
She was checking for Pokemon back